All right, we're here. We made it. Huzzah! This still seems off to me. Oh, did I just... Why did you do that, weirdo? Don't do that. I'll move him up. Oh, because that's why. Because I move it the wrong direction. Better? Better? Mostly? Weird. I feel like I futzed with it, and now it's like off. Fine. Fine enough. Anyway, hi. Buttons and stuff. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you are, whenever you are. Hello. I'm a practical eccentric, and I'm here for Dreamlight Valley because it's Thursday. And apparently, time just flies because I was setting up my thumbnail. And the last date I had on my Dreamlight Valley thumbnail was the 8th, and I went, surely I've streamed Dreamlight Valley since the 8th. No, I have not. So that's great. But we're here because I don't have any sudden school-related things or other things that have cropped up on a Thursday. And school's almost over. So we've made it. We've survived again. Now I just got to make sure everything is set up for the next school year. And that's just a can of worms. So we're not going to think about that tonight because we're here. We are in our time, in me time. We are escaping the world by playing a video game. So before we get too far in advance, too far along, too far into the stream, too far wherever we're going. Sure. We will go with the quote of the day, quote of the night, quote of this time. The quote is, "Transformation is a journey without a final destination." And that is from Marilyn Ferguson. And I was looking for quotes tonight about shifts, about change, about transformation, and landed on this quote because it was fitting enough and not, I don't know, too deep, I guess, because I had a realization this morning that was related to how things have changed over this last year and a half, whatever, that I've been really focusing on shifting my mindset about how to handle everything, just everything. Smaller steps, letting myself rest, not spiraling into like this guilt shame cycle where I punish myself and then I get less done and then feel bad that I got less done and then get less done because I feel bad, and all of that cycle, the doom cycle. And this morning I had to do some things. Some of those things are chore related because I've been kind of slacking again, which whatever. But I did laundry and I cleaned a little bit of the fridge out and I dealt with trash and I watered my plants and did all this stuff. And then I was like, and I have to get editing done for the video that comes out tomorrow. And then I really don't have time to play any video games. So if I'm just going to edit my video, I might as well try and edit some more stuff, download some stuff, whatever, just productive things. And then I had a moment of, I'm not even that upset that I didn't get to just relax and have a little, like 15 minutes, 30 minutes of me time this morning, because I was just like, you know what? I don't want to have to stress about this stuff later. I'm just going to get it done and, check these things off my list, feel good about those check marks. And then knowing I have this tonight to look forward to. And I was just like, oh, this is that thing I was working towards with those small steps where if I just, trust the process, trust the fact that if I focus on this little piece and get that little piece kind of nailed down, that I might have moments, and maybe more and more frequently moments, where I'm just like, you know what, it's worth the trade, that I actually get to do the stuff I don't really ever want to do now, and then later I won't feel bad because I've already done the things. Like, I've already taken care of that stuff. I didn't take care of everything. I'm still not caught up. But it didn't feel like, man, now I don't get to have that fun thing. I was just like, I get this stuff done, and just be done with it. And it was nice to just kind of have it happen. I mean, it's not like I haven't been working towards it and I haven't been conscious of it, but like at the same time, it was just like, oh, I just got to get that stuff done. And oh, well, that I don't get to have more time or more whatever. Um, that time will come too. So yeah, it just felt good. It felt good that it felt kind of mundane. Like it didn't feel like this big epiphany. The only reason I was even really acknowledging it was because I've been working towards acknowledging the little things more. And, but yeah, the sacrifice didn't feel big. The productivity, the chores part didn't feel like burdensome. Um, and it just felt like, oh, I really should just get this stuff done and just be done with it. And then I was like, oh, this is what I've been working for. This is what I've been working towards. And that's nice. It's nice. I kind of feel like when those realizations of that transformation hit me, it's almost nicer when they're kind of just like, oh, well, that's cool. As opposed to, and now I'm a better person, because tomorrow comes and I may just be a vegetable person. I might just get up, not feel like doing anything, and just veg out instead of being productive. And that's okay too. The more I allow myself to have the periods of rest, the more I get to, like, those chunks of time are really just about relaxation and just doing whatever I need to do to just kind of reset. The better the productivity side of things are, the more likely I am to choose to be productive when I feel like it fits in versus, the blowing things off and then doom spiraling. Like, the more likely I am to be able to just kind of do the things and then move on, whatever those things may be. So, yeah, little transformation is a journey, and it's not a final destination. I'm never done. There's always more stuff to incorporate, but incorporating it in small ways throughout my life, as opposed to today is the day, this year is the year, whatever it is, like, there's always something else. There's always something new to learn, to incorporate, to grow, to, I don't know, accept, I don't know, just all the things. We're never done, How boring would life be if we were just like, and now I'm perfect. What do I do now? There's always something else. There's always something else. And that can be exciting if you let it. It doesn't have to be scary. It doesn't have to be overwhelming. It can be exciting once you start figuring out how to make it work for you, because you have to live your life. So figure yourself out and give yourself what you need, and take the steps you need to take and not what steps somebody else says you should, because you might not fulfill them if you just try and follow someone else's route. Anyway, those are my thoughts. I was feeling pretty good about it. This day was tough. Just, I feel like there's a lot of stuff happening at once, as always. End of the year, beginning of the fiscal year, just, end of the school year, beginning of the fiscal year at work, things like that. Summer's getting ready to kick off. Just, there's always stuff in the mix. But I know that, I'm doing the things that will get me through to the other side, and whether or not there's a lot to do right now or not as much to do right now, fight the overwhelm by allowing myself a little bit of escape. So here we are. Welcome. All right. So let me get everything up on my screen that I need to have on my screen. I need to have Dreamlight Valley stuff. So I am sitting currently in the game in my newly decorated, what is this, home office? This is not the most recent decor video, but this is one of the more recent videos. So I figured I'd chill in here because why the hell not? And what else do I need on my screen? I think everything looks good. All right. So let's see. What have I done? Let's look at our... Ooh. Yeah. And if I sit in this chair behind this desk, you can't see the fact that her, like, underskirt clips through her skirt. So I was like, oh, cool. I can just hide that. And it looks like it's supposed to look. But yeah, cute cute little home, or no, this is not the home office. This is the study, because I wanted the study to be, you know, like workspace, and the office was more formal. So I had a lot more fun decorating this room than I did doing the home office, because I was like, I don't know. I don't think I'd ever have a home office like this in my real house, so I don't know how to decorate one. But let's see. Let's look at the menu. So I have made some progress on the start path. So now we're starting to see some of the big duties come up. So I've got 20 gifts for feathered villagers. And I am on the bonus rewards. So I'm on the first leg of that. I haven't done anything in the bonus rewards yet, but I am now here. And then I've already done my challenge for the week, but you don't get to see it. The video comes out tomorrow. And then last week's submission, which I kind of feel won't do that well. I feel like a lot of people are probably going to do way over the top stuff as always, so I don't mind being middle of the pack. Even if I'm at the bottom of the pack, that's fine. I liked using the long grass. I liked using the new little lights on popsicle sticks, you know. I had fun doing it. It was cute. I made myself a little tea table. Anyway, and then my topsy-turvy tea party was this girl. And I actually was really, like, I was super happy about getting her to look over her shoulder like she was going to the tea party. She got 1,500, which is fine. You know, I'm always happy with anything, really. So the fact that, you know, if anything above like 1,000 is like, ooh, which is good, because I've been buying stuff in the premium shop, and I'm like, ooh, starting to have to go, ooh, I can't buy anything because, well, I've been spending my moonstones. So I was pleased that she got 1,500. I can't remember if I've actually bought anything in the shop this week. This outfit's super cute. This fairy flower garden is super cute. And it has like a little pinwheel, like it blows, and then there's like flower petals and stuff that come off of it. Little wind effect. So I'm really tempted about that. This house is really pretty, but I can't afford that. Was a little disappointed in this bonus gift. I had everything that was in it. I was like, oh, even if it was like a hat, I think I would have liked that better. I think there was 3 things in it, and they were things that I already had. So I was like, well, I don't know how I feel about that. But it was free, so whatever. Still torn about this Megara dress. I feel like I like it a little bit better now than the first time I looked at it. But the first time I looked at it, I wasn't really sure how I felt about how it looked on my character. I think it looks okay. And it's on sale, so it's a contender. And then cute but expensive. Cute, but I don't necessarily think I'd use it a lot. I don't tend to favor the stuff that's like got the obvious winter theme unless it's winter. So I do like the touch of Arendelle. I do like how that looks. How many is it? Just the 3 pieces. I kind of wish there were more than one lower cabinet. You know, like how we have the ones that have like 3 drawers or, you know, a door instead of drawers. Kind of wish there were more pieces in it. But I do like it. I like the color palette and the textures. And I like the fact that the drawers have like these details painted on them. I do like that. But I don't think I like it enough to spend moonstones on it right now. And then the arcade set, still very cute. But I don't think it's a priority. I saved this gal from last week because she's pricey, but she's pretty. Look at this, like, effect that's going on. So pretty. And then the wings. It's almost always about the wings, if I'm honest. Like, so pretty. Like, I could give her, take or leave the crown. I mean, that's fine. I don't think I'd ever use it. Just personally, maybe if it was part of like a dream snap, like it really fit in or something, but I don't think I'd just choose it as an outfit piece. This would probably be mostly about a dream snap. I don't know if I'd wear it regularly, but it's like the effect is gorgeous. And then I would use these wings. I could see designing an outfit in order to use the wings. I've done that with others. Still torn about that. This has still been saved. I love hexagonal patterns. Or is this an octagonal? This looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it an 8? Yeah, it's an octagonal pattern. But I like those kind of mosaic patterns. Hexagonal and octagonal mosaic patterns. I like them. I like mosaics in general, so. Anyway, I think if I do spend points on anything, it might be one of my saved things, and then I might, like, shift this down to saved. The Fairy Flower Garden. Or I could see getting the Megara dress. Like, I might buy 1 or 2 things this week, but I'm so torn. Like this because it's on sale, you know? But anyway, some cute stuff in the shop, just not all stuff that's my personal choice, especially when I have such limited moonstones. To be so frugal. Let's see what else. I finished the Cheshire Cat thing. Oh my gosh. I had like 35 hours left to go. And finally dug up the last piece of the picture to get the last thing unlocked. So I got all 4 of the unlocks done. I love the fact that that Alice door shrinks when you're not next to it. I just love that. I love that effect. Oh, that's right. I can't get through that side. Forgot. I still think I need to add some more clutter in front of these file cabinets. And again, I wish like we could put stuff on the cork boards or have like a different look to them where they had stuff on them. But anyway, got to use my little book sofa. Yes, I see you. Anyway, and all my maps. Anyway, I had fun putting that room together. Unlike the home office, which I was like, I don't know what to do. But yeah, this is what, the 6th floor? Is this the 6th floor that I'm on? Yes. So, I am just starting on the 7th floor. That's what I started this week. I can't believe that I have already done 20 videos for each series. I'm so proud that I have made it this far. I mean, I'm not even halfway through the year yet, but it's nice that I'm able to keep up with those. Although, I was thinking about 2026, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to continue the Dream Snap series. But I think I might want to change the schedule if I do, because getting the newest Dream Snap on Wednesday and then putting that video out by Friday has been, like, not super stressful, but stressful enough that I'm like, I started shifting my content to where it's scheduled to come out at 9 a.m. just so that I have a little pocket of time in the morning, just in case I need to do, like, a final edit or a final whatever, upload it. Just giving myself a little bit more wiggle room, because why not? If that might be helpful. If nothing else, for my brain to be happy about it, even if I don't end up using that time, fine. Alice and the Cheshire Cat are both level 10. So, let me look at my... Oh, P doesn't work. My P button to unlock or to open up this menu. I'm sorry, this menu, the Garden of Whimsy Star Path stuff. Doesn't work unless it prompts me to when I complete a duty. So I don't know why that's broken, but whatever. Okay, so I do have some stuff that I do need to work on. So I need to give Alice some presents. I need to talk to her. And then I need to give some feathered villagers their favorite gifts. So I'm assuming that's Daisy, Donald, and Scrooge. I find it interesting that it's 20 of them. And not like a multiple of 3. I'm not forgetting a feathered person. I thought maybe, I was like, well, Maui can turn into an eagle or a hawk or whatever. Does he count as a feathered friend? Probably not. And then serving Tiana's restaurant. So, looks like there are people there. But I do want to take care of some of those daily things. I did not get to play this at all today, so none of the daily stuff that I try to get done has been done today. But that's fine. We only have time for what we have time for. All right. I've been yakking a lot. Did I even ask? How's everybody doing? Doing okay? I hope everything's going okay. There's a lot going on. I'm serving people. I'm serving people. This is the right place to go. You can have that. But I hope you're doing well. I hope you are giving yourself room to rest and recuperate and relax. Because letting yourself get overwhelmed without relaxing is just a recipe for doom spiral, and nobody needs that. Who did I make stuff for? I made an apple sorbet. That's you. Oh, Timon is next to you.
Hey, what took you so
I was like,
long?
why does this say dumplings? That's not what
Just
you
kidding.
ordered. Give. And then... I'm not going to focus on Star Path, but I am going to try and get Star Path stuff done if it makes sense to either do some today or, like, kind of incorporate with what else I'm doing. I didn't bring you food. Who did I bring food? Veggie pie, not fish pie. I was like, I thought it was a pie.
Seeing as we're such good friends.
Here, take
you can call me
this.
Eugene.
Oh. I, like, scratched right under my nose, and now it's tender and hurts.
Great talk.
Boo, I
Riveting.
say. Doo-doo. Open up fresh memories. That's only 5? Nice. Okay, so what do I need to give Alice? I bet I have to cook her something, so let's look at that. Looks like Scrooge wants this, so I'm gonna go ahead and make that. And then I saw that Daisy wanted the thing above him, so let's go ahead and do that. And then... And I don't know when it happened, but they took away the fact that they sleep, which I'm not mad about. Like, that's fine. I hated sleep schedules, like trying to deal with them. But I have no idea when that happened. It was just like, I kept thinking they would be asleep, and then they weren't. So, yay. Nuts and bolts. Okay, so I'm going past nuts and bolts. There's Alice. Had an omelet. See, I knew she would. She keeps wanting stuff I don't want to give her, though. I'm like, you can't have a shiny opal. Like, that's not okay. There's something for Donald's. That was potato leek soup. See if anybody wants a second dish. And if they do, and I don't know it, that's fine. Okay, I don't know, and I don't need to look. I don't need to look if I don't know. I'm not necessarily in the mood to learn new recipes today. Alright, so I'm going to give you this. I'm going to talk to you. Please. Please let me talk to you.
Hello.
Hello. Do you like games, Alice? Well, I prefer make-believe, but I do like some games, such as card games and chess. Though I'm not overly fond of croquet. Card games? Yes, I enjoy authors and whist, though I must admit, I enjoy building castles out of cards most of all.
How silly.
Nice.
How do you
And then I have food for you. I have this omelet, and you want a white daisy. I can make that happen. 100%. All right.
Goodbye.
And I did get a letter in the mail after I got her to level 10, and then I ended up talking to her, and it triggered her chat, which I was like, ugh. See, the last time she had a quest, it didn't trigger her chat, but now, of course, it does, because
Everyone here is
that's inconvenient. So, I was so happy about the last one that didn't automatically trigger. All right, is anybody around? Are they all up on that island? Well, let's go grab her a white daisy. Look at the fog, I love it. I'm just gonna go to the flower box. That's what's gonna happen.
I wonder what Anna's up to.
And I should also look and see if anybody else wants flowers too. Ooh, a white daisy right there. Hmm? And then, what What else? It might be easier if I just looked at the menu, but you know, it's fine. Alright. I did see something in a Facebook thread today about the recycler. And somebody was complaining that they couldn't recycle their crafted manuals, which I was like, oh, that's kind of a bummer. Because you are pushed to make those through some of the star paths. But somebody else mentioned that they had recycled their large chests and recouped the Dreamlight and then made the Aladdin chest. And I was like, oh, I didn't even think about that. Of course, I don't have it yet, so...
You just don't know when to quit.
All right, what else do I need for who? A yellow pitcher plant. Oh, you want a shiny blue zircon? Guess what you're not getting? A white cactus flower and a cod. Did I make both of those for him? I think I did. So you just want a topaz. Okay, so I can get the flowers, I can get the fish, and I can get the gem. But first I'm going to go give this to Alice. So what is that? 6, 7, 8 gifts in the first day, which that's fine. I haven't been pushing as hard to make sure I gift them every single thing that they want. Just because I've been trying not to stress myself out. Like, if she wants something that I don't want to give her, I haven't been giving it to her.
Hello.
Like, you just know. You can have that. All right.
I'm very pleased to
I
see you.
don't want to talk to you anymore. I'm sorry. And then go down for the fish. Oh, the map is being a butt. We're scrolling in or out. Thank you so much. I'm glad when you do that. It's great. I saw you, Donald. What else does Donald want? He wanted a flower too, right? I see you. Don't leave. I'm going to give you some stuff. Oh boy, oh boy. I have something to give you. I should have a cod. There we go. I was like, there's no way I didn't get one. And then I have something else to give you because I made you this soup. And I will get you a white cactus flower in a bit.
Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right. I just have a feeling I don't have very many shiny blue zircons. And is it really worth giving it to her when I'm not going to be able to finish that chunk, you know, that thing today? Probably not. So, I'm going to hop over, do some gems. Ooh, excuse me. Onyx again. Yesterday, was it yesterday? There was 2 shiny gems. I almost took a screenshot because I was like, I want proof that I'm occasionally seeing 2 shiny gems on offer. I've had it happen 4 times total now. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. So, considering I check it almost every single day, you know, it's like super infrequent, but I'm glad that it's occasionally a thing. It also encourages me to go check it, you know? There's that. Alright, so now I need a topaz. I think it might have gone, yep, in this first chest. So we'll split that out. I really need to do some storage management is what I need to do. And then 2 flowers. Hey, Hades, what's up? Alright. I have decided, though, that as far as companion tasks go, I don't think I'm ever going to choose the Cheshire Cat. I like him. I like his dialogue. I like the character. I like all of that. But waiting for him to show up and dispense the extras... Nope. I do not have the patience to hang out with him for that. It was fine, you know, dealing with it for a little bit, but, like, he's not the only snippet catcher I've got, so... Sorry, I have to adjust my little blanket. I got a little blanket for my chili tootsies. Because it's, like, gonna be... It's gonna rain, and then it's gonna be like 60-something, which I was like, isn't it almost June? Not that I'm terribly complaining about it, but it is kind of weird. Where am I going? Is it the 5th floor? Still not accustomed to the changes I've made. Oh, love it. Okay, and then this is the flowers, right? No, that's the gems. This is the flowers. Because I used the memory frames to kind of mark the fact that that room over there is gems, and then this one over here is flowers. I don't know if I've been in here at night. The lighting in there is interesting. Flowers. Which flowers? I know I need... Yeah, a white cactus flower and a yellow pitcher plant. Okay, so... Is it... Oh, because it had white and... There we go. Alright. And a yellow pitcher plant. Is that going to be at the very end? No. I don't remember the names of everything. So I'm like, it's about here alphabetically. Alright. Daisy, Donald, and Scrooge. Oh, I haven't been on this floor in a minute. Love it in here. Wow. Those lanterns are so bright. I didn't realize how bright those were going to be. Crazy. Very interesting how bright they are. You wouldn't think so just looking at them. How bright they'd be. I think that was before I was adjusting the lighting to see what things look like in the day and the night. Oh, I should probably look at my map and see if I can find people. Scrooge is probably in his shop. He usually is. I actually think it's weird when he's not in his shop. I'm like, what are you doing? There's people in your shop. So trusting. Daisy will probably be on the floating island. Suppose I could check your shop while I'm in it. I haven't checked the shop in a little bit because I haven't had the time. I have something to give you. I have this biryani? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I have something to give you. You do not want that. You want... See, I might not have even made him that if I've been really thinking about it, but that's fine. I think I had like 62 of the fish.
I have so
Right, I have something else to give you. I have topaz. You may have this, sir.
Oh, hello.
All right. So there's 3 of them, and they each get potentially 3 gifts a day. That's 9 gifts, which means it's still going to take me 3 days to do it. Okay, I'm looking at stuff. Probably all stuff I have.
Wonder where I
The
can
poof.
find some chocolate.
The poof, the poof. I got to use it in my tea room. That was the video I put out on Monday, was my tea room. I'm in love with that room. It's another cluttered, eclectic room, and I was just like super into it, which was really nice.
I am Moana of Motunui.
It's really nice to start a floor like that where I'm like, I'm digging it. I'm torn about when I want to start doing outdoor spaces. I'm still kind of intimidated by the idea. And I was thinking, well, maybe once I get to the, you know, like the 10th floor done, maybe I'll do that. Switch to an outdoor, maybe like do the plaza. Because I feel like the plaza is probably going to be pretty straightforward. Because, well, shopping district and restaurant district kind of thing. But, I don't know. It's just intimidating. Anyway, let's see. Is anybody hanging around? There's Donald. Go talk to you.
Wonder what Goofy's up to.
Well, why don't you go find him, man? You can probably find out what he's up to. I have something to give you. I have this other thing. This thing. And then we'll go find Daisy. But instead of having to give 27 presents, you know, like 3 gifts for 3 characters over 3 days, you only have to worry about 20 of them. So you could, you know, shortchange a couple people without necessarily screwing yourself over with time, which is nice. All right. Hello. What you up to?
Is just too adorable.
I have something to give you with your cute little hat. Pitcher plant. So, like, me shortchanging her isn't gonna add, like, an extra day to giving her gifts. Or giving them gifts, I guess. And I can appreciate that. You know what else I noticed while I was doing this week's Dream Snaps? This hair, and you can't see it from this far away, but you can see it up close. The hair actually clips through the ears. I'd never really, like, noticed that before. Oh. Anyway. At least from a distance, you can't really tell. I was just noticing, or I was just pointing that out because I just noticed this bow on her back was clipping through her dress, too. Whatever. Little things. Things that don't really bother me, but when you notice them, you're like, huh. Hey, Mickey was looking for you. All right. What else is there to do as far as... Okay, so I can't finish this today because I've already gifted Alice her stuff. And then... Actually, that may not be true, but I may not want to give her the other thing. Yeah, I'm not giving you a shiny opal. You can wait a whole another day. This is memories, meh. And then I already chatted with her. So really, unless I feel like mining or trying to push for this memories thing, not too fussed about that. So let's go ahead and switch our focus. So we're asking Remy for some silly baking tips, and we are placing some items haphazardly around the Cheshire Cat's tree. The smile balloon and any random item. You know what? Let's track that. Oh, but you're right here, so I'll talk to you real quick. Hello. A very merry birthday. Oh, that's right. It was about the birthday. Ooh, ding. What? What is it? Notifications? Meh. Nope. What brings you by? Well, to begin, I have a question for you. Is it your birthday today? My birthday? No, I don't think so. That's more of a human thing. Rats aren't big on calendars. Well then, happy unbirthday. Unbirthday? What's that? It's a Wonderland celebration that Alice is trying to share with the Valley. It's similar to a birthday celebration, only it occurs on days that aren't your birthday. Okay, interesting. Right? Or you're allowed to find it weird. Or it'll be the most frequently celebrated day. You're allowed to find it weird. I'll admit, it's a little unusual, but there's nothing wrong with that. Good. So is an unbirthday celebrated similarly to a regular birthday?
Meeting someone like you.
Actually, that brings me to my next question. What can you tell me about making birthday or unbirthday cakes?
Yeah.
Well, a basic cake can be made with eggs, wheat, and milk. But if you want to have fun with it, I'd suggest adding some festive flavors and making multiple layers. Oh, something like blueberry, banana, or raspberry? Exactly. And actually, here, a little unbirthday gift for you. Okay. The cake icing will let you have fun with the cake decoration, and you'll need the sugar for the cake layers. Wow, thanks, Remy.
Could I talk to you?
No. You cannot talk to me. Goodbye. Alright. You know what I'd really like to do is I'd like to finish up their quests today. I don't know if that's possible, but they're level 10, so theoretically, depending on how close we are, I think Alice is on her level 10 quest. What in the world? Okay. There's a family thing on Saturday that I'm not going to be going to, but we're close, so the family's starting to go, this is the final plans. Oh, that's right, I got this Tinkerbell. I went ahead and got this Tinkerbell set. Because I couldn't help myself. I did get the blue. Oh my gosh, it's massive. Holy cow. It's got little lights. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Okay. I kind of want to put flowers. Because although this is like desert-like, I kind of want... Like, I feel like eventually I'm going to move his tree to somewhere more green. Like, I feel like that just makes sense. But I like the fact that it's kind of in its own little space over here. Oh, okay. Is that it? Something orange. None of those count as orange? I guess that's a red. The daffodil's nose is orange. Any other random oh! Wear a clashing outfit. Oh, okay. Something bold. Something orange. And any other random piece of clothing. Okay, so... Something... Not those pants. They're so bad. I want these platform shoes. I don't want these wings. I don't want these wings. Maybe those wings. We'll see. I want... There's a certain pair of pants that I like putting with these shoes. There we go. And then I'm not sure what I want for a top. Search. Can you give me something bold? Bold. Okay. Kind of like that. No. Alright, well, how about we do a top? Nope. I know it doesn't have a clashing piece. No. Something. Is there something that is considered bold here? What's that? Sure. Invite some villagers. Okay. Remy, Daisy, Tiana, and Scar. Right. Kind of wish I'd gone ahead and gotten coffee tonight. I thought about it and I was like, well, now I kind of wish I had it. Would you like to attend the Cheshire Cat's party?
Of course.
Really? I didn't know the Cheshire Cat was the hosting type. Everyone loves a party, only if it's of the nonsense variety. And neither did I, but I'm not going to pick that. Only if it's of the nonsense variety. Pardon me, what does that mean? It means, when it comes to the Cheshire Cat, expect the unexpected. I see. Well, since he's still new to the village, it'll be nice to give him a warm welcome. That's what I've heard. Since he's still new to the village, it'll be nice to give him... Wait. Why'd she repeat that? So you'll come. Okay. Of course. It sounds like this party will be the cat's pajamas.
Oh, doesn't that sunshine feel nice?
It does feel nice. It is very helpful. It was sunny outside today, and I was very happy about that. Because we've had rain recently, and it was just like... Of course, that means my grass is getting ridiculous. I should have mowed it last week. Did not. And if it rains this weekend, that's going to put a damper on things.
Well, look who it is.
Just have our own little jungle outside. It's fine. Hello, Daisy. How would you like to attend a party? I'd love to. What's the occasion? Of course she would. Of course she would. She's into that. The Cheshire Cat wants to throw one, or it's an apology of sorts, or does there need to be an occasion for a party? I kind of think she'd go for that, but I want to like be upfront. The Cheshire Cat, but he made a mess of my house, and that's why I wanted to be honest, because she needs to know upfront. He wants to make amends for that. I suppose that is nice of him, and I never miss a soiree. All right, I'll come to the party.
Happy goodbye.
All right, now Scar was up here just a second ago, but that doesn't mean he is still up here. Because, well, they like to leg it. Like, run away! All right. Well. Oh, he came down to the meadow.
You
Hello.
there? I need you.
May I help you with something? Actually, I wanted you to invite you to this party I'm throwing with the Cheshire Cat. That tragic excuse for a feline? I don't think so. I don't do whimsy. Come on. It will be fun, or there's some delicious snacks involved, or we need someone with gravitas to attend. That one. You'll bring a little dignity to the party. Oh, goody. No need to be sarcastic. Normally I'd decline, but I've grown bored of counting small creatures you forbid me to hunt. I'll attend your little kitten's party.
Now, shoo.
Oh, Remy
I'm
is
done.
one. I thought Remy's thing was just his daily cooking thing, but I guess not. There he is. Boogada. Hello.
Hello.
Bonjour. It's all nonsense. Hi, Remy. I'd like to invite you to a party. It's with a couple of cats. How's that sound? Thanks, Lilith. What kind of party? A nonsense party, or a really fun, totally normal one. Or honestly, I'm not even sure. A nonsense party. What does that mean exactly? It's a tradition the Cheshire Cat made up. The Cheshire Cat? Isn't he the one who made a mess of my restaurant? Mm-hmm. He wants to make amends. And we made a few new recipes for the party. I bet the Cheshire Cat would love to know what you think. Sure, I can't say no to experimental cuisine. I'll be there. All right.
Thanks.
Do we still have those dishes I made?
Oh, Naveen.
I don't know. Hello, flowers. You're so cute. Okay. Hi. All right. I've invited a few villagers to our party. I think this might actually turn out pretty fun. We do have one final thing to do, Lilith. This nonsense banquet table needs placing. Anywhere will do. I can do that. I'll find the perfect place. Let me guess. A picture's involved? Perfect. Oh, perfect is no fun at all. Ah, sorry. I'll place the nonsense banquet table as randomly as I can, somewhere near your tree. Better? Perhaps. We shall see. Cute. This thing. Oh no. Hold on. Yep. Picture time. Nice. Huzzah! Cute. Oh, now I have to check in with everybody? Holy cow. No, don't leave. We're busy.
Greetings.
How did you like the nonsense party, Scar? Not one bit. I had a feeling you'd say that. The Cheshire Cat's antics are pathetic. A feline should show more dignity. Sorry to hear it. I'll be sure to keep that in mind before inviting you to the next party. Don't leave!
Hey, it's you.
Bonjour! It's all nonsense. So what did you think of the nonsense party? The food was definitely interesting. But I totally applaud the creativity that went into the dishes. Oh, well, I'm glad you had a good time. It's like Gusteau said, anyone can cook.
Thanks.
No, Daisy. No, no, no! Damn it.
Oh,
Where are
it's
you going? Oh. Well, I'm a bit confused as to why I was invited. The Cheshire Cat wanted to apologize for mixing up your home's furniture, remember?
Mm-hmm.
But the decor was all mismatched. It was like my house debacle all over again. I think he just wanted to confuse me more. Lord, woman. That's possible. Very possible.
Bye-bye.
Tiana! Did you enjoy the nonsense party, Tiana? I'm sorry to say, Lilith, but I really didn't. Oh. There was no music. The food was, well, and as for Scar, that cat needs to learn some manners. Yeah, those are all good points.
What do you
Don't be
think those
strange.
villains are really up to?
All right. Doc. Well, the party was interesting. I'm not sure everyone enjoyed it. Hooray! I'm sure their nonsense parties are quite different than mine, after all. It's all nonsense. Haha, what? Or what? Or what? What? What else would a nonsense party be? I don't know. I'm not an expert in Wonderland traditions that you just made up, after all.
Oh, I
You're
should
not?
think
But
so.
you've successfully helped me host a nonsense party. I'd say you are an expert. Do tell me, who was having the most unfun? Well, Remy was actually impressed with the creativity of the meals, but I don't think that's what you mean. The villager who had the most unfun was... well, I feel like Scar doesn't really have fun. So I kind of feel like he's off, like he's not, like he just wouldn't have had fun no matter what. Daisy, I think, was the most mad. Tiana seemed really disappointed, so I'm going to say Daisy. Splendid. Much too sensible, if you ask me. I'm glad to hear you're satisfied, at least. I suppose this is just who you are, isn't it? Generally speaking, I find being dissatisfied a dreadful bore. I can't wait to see what chaos you cause next, or I'm a little worried about what you'll do next, or I'm learning to expect the unexpected with you. That one. I just hope you and the villagers learn to get along. Not to worry, we'll just throw another nonsense party if we need to. I think one nonsense party was plenty. So now do I get to have this if I want to put it somewhere? Use the camera to gather villagers. Nice. I like that there's now a prompt to let me know that's what this does. Nice. I felt like they had added this at some point. So that's really nice that they do that. Okay. All right. Oh, and then they all just stay around. Oh my gosh. All right. Now, does that count as a thing in my menu? I don't think so, although it should. I kind of hate that they don't let me... I'm going to look for it in the furniture menu. Is it... Would it be under Alice in Wonderland here? It's not. Was it called Nonsense? Okay, Nonsense Banquet Table. I'm going to put it in my furniture menu because it exists. And I'm going to put it under question marks. Because although I assume it's Alice, considering it's not actually showing up under Alice. But sometimes when they don't put stuff in your collection menu, it's like weird in the game. The labels for it are weird.
I love
So,
looking up at the
whatever.
stars.
Hi, I need to talk to you again. Hey, Merida.
Have I dragged
Ah,
you
Mimsy,
in?
were the Borgroves and the
I am a
Momras
cat,
outgrabe. The uncrafting station. Okay.
How marvelous.
Ah, you're right on time.
It's you.
Isn't the right time whatever time it is? Quite right, Lilith. Now then, I need 3 wildly jubilant topiaries. I have my reasons, you know. I can make those for you on one condition.
Lose
Excellent.
something.
I need to
Be
know.
yourself,
What is this
perhaps.
for? Are you up to something mischievous, or must they be jubilant? That one. Jubilation is their hallmark. Imagine. Whoever heard of an unjubilant, wildly jubilant topiaries? I don't know. Exactly. So what do you need these 3 wildly jubilant topiaries for? It's a surprise. I do have the most wonderful plans for you. That scares me a little. Or how exciting. Or are you ever just straightforward? How exciting. I'll gather what I need and make 3 wildly jubilant topiaries for you. I hope the surprise is worth it.
We don't have magic like this in Dunbro.
All right. Because we can't have things. What is this? I'm quite pleased with our new how our nonsense party went. I do hope you had as much fun as our guests. Excuse me. All right. No. Is it a functional item? No. Is it a furniture item? Ooh, look how cute. Do I get to just... Can I have this recipe forever and ever and always? Probably not. But it's cute. In fact, now that we've done that, oh yeah. Yeah, because this doesn't take Dreamlight. So people were saying they were recouping their Dreamlight for making chests and then crafting these instead. And if you get back your dark wood, if you uncraft, then you could just turn them into this. And how amazing would that be? Amazing, I tell you. So we don't get to keep that recipe. I figured we wouldn't. We usually don't get to. But anyway. I love how the green flames and the pumpkins look together. I find it very interesting that we've suddenly started getting green flames again. I feel like we probably should have been getting them the whole time.
There's adventure to be had.
So that's interesting to me.
There you are.
I want these. They're cute. All right, now that I've made you
Oh, you're
3
getting
wildly
old.
jubilant topiaries, can you tell me what you're up to? Oh, I'm sure you'll love it. Is this more unfun like at the nonsense party, or I bet I will, or and that wondrous thing is the first one? Oh no, unfun is only meant for parties. This is more like disassembling. What does that mean? Oh, am I going to take this apart now? Use your pickaxe to destroy the 3 wildly jubilant topiaries you so lovingly crafted. But why? Or, but I just made them. Or, did you say destroy them? But I just made them. Them? Them who? The 3 wildly jubilant topiaries you just asked me to make. Thank you, but I've no use for 3 wildly jubilant topiaries. How many times is he going to make me say this? Talking to you is exhausting. Perhaps you need to go to sleep earlier. Now go ahead. Destroy the 3 wildly jubilant topiaries, if you please. Don't lock up.
Cheerio.
I couldn't actually see everything that was happening because it was like the angle was weird, so I was afraid it had locked up there for a second. Okay, so we'll do this, and we'll do this, and we'll do this. Oh, maybe it's... I thought that was like a cluster of 3 of them, but apparently it was just making 3 at once. Okay. And then we destroy them with my pickaxe. Ka-chow! Speaking of going to bed earlier, my son, for the last 2 days, has gotten himself up for school. And I'm still waking up like I don't need to. I was like, damn it, how long is it going to take me to break out of this habit? But that means next year, I may not have to get up with him. I just have to get up with the little one. Not that I don't need to be up earlier, but I really don't like being up at 5:45. All right, sir.
Have I dragged you?
Lilith, you
in?
have a talent for the unmaking of things,
I
you
am
know.
a cat, you know.
I love using my pickaxe when I can, or I admit it was a little fun, or all I did was smash it with my pickaxe. I admit it was a little fun. But that's not exactly an extracurricular activity, you know. Why couldn't it be? Here, take these balloon arches and unmake them too. Okay.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta. Boing, boing, boing. Ta-ta. Ooh. I'll take all these free resources, thank you very much. Hello. Ah, what splendid unmaking of things, Lilith. Why, thank you. Or, thanks, I think. Or, can you really explain why we're doing this? Why, thank you. I'm still not sure why. You keep asking me to unmake things with my pickaxe, though. I'm sure there must be a reason. Well, I can't keep breaking things with my pickaxe for no reason. Well, I don't know about that. This would be easier if I could build something specifically for unmaking things. At least then I could recycle all the materials. How sensical and no fun at all. Yes, like a station for taking things apart, or I have no idea how to make something like that, but recycling would be helpful. A station for taking things apart. Loads of unmaking would be loads of fun. And of course, you already have your crafting stations. Perhaps you could turn those on their heads. An uncrafting station? I kind of like that, though. Any idea how I can make it? There's bound to be something in our, what do you call it, realm? Lots of things are turned on their heads there. But what? Yes, you'll certainly need the right what. That's not, I mean, I didn't say... Okay, fine, whatever. What do we need from your realm? Or what's a what? That one. Someone's bound to know, but not me. But it was your idea, wasn't it? Who's to say? Now, where were we? What do I need from your realm for the uncrafting station? There are blue mushrooms growing in the forest there. You should gather their blue spores. Spores for a crafting station? Okay, I suppose you know what you're doing. Can you work out what other items we need to make this uncrafting station while I'm gone? I'll consider it.
Cheerio.
Alright, is this still messages about this thing? Yes. I'm gonna dismiss that.
Everyone here has been wonderful.
Alright. Oh, I don't need to actually walk my butt over there. I can just do this. Go. Go, gadget, teleport. Alright. So, search the forest and the realm for the blue spores. 20 of them. Goodness. Oh, hello. Well, that worked out. Oh, just wherever, not necessarily looking for the mushrooms. Because spores can float about. I do like these pants with these shoes. It feels like something I would have worn as a teenager. Can I change my outfit? I want to go back to my regular outfit. Now that we're done with the nonsense party. I see you over there. Probably won't need to come back this way though, or won't need to go this way fully, but just in case they've stuck some down here. Technically, there are blue mushrooms down here. I want these little bitty mushrooms. Can I have those, please? Do we have these little yellow flowers, or are they different colors? Because they would be cute, too. I still want the mushrooms at the front that are glowing that we used to... Is it to get the door to move or whatever? Alright. 12 out of 20. Doing pretty good. I love the mole rats. Love them. So cute. Okay. $17 out of 20. That should be back towards the beginning. Did I miss some out here? Where did I get these? Okay, I got those. And these. I want these. And I want them all to glow. I don't think we're gonna get them, but I want them. Okay, so now I want to try and go... I think I want to go forward. Because I did the left and right sides. So is there a whole central way? I saw somebody had drawn a map. Okay, so it is that side. So I'm still missing 3. Guess I must have missed them somewhere. Are they behind? Do I shake you? Give me all your spores. They aren't in the other section though, right? They're not in the Queen's area. It says search the forest in the realm. So I'm imagining that it's not in the Queen's area. And they wouldn't be in these things, right? Boing, boing. I hear you, Momraths. There isn't something else. Interact. What? Excuse me? Weird. Okay, that was odd. That, like, that one just randomly was interactable. That's weird. Feels a little fitting to be in this realm, but using this carpet. I don't know why. Alright. I also don't like that it makes me go back out this way. I'd forgotten that that was like that. Like, please don't. Oh, I'm almost out of food. I'm gonna have to make myself some food soon. The Cheshire Cat's probably at his tree. That is the one nice thing, though, and I guess I could just go up there. Like, if you have the Cheshire Cat with you and you need to talk to him, if you go to his tree, he'll be there. So, if you need to make him turn up. Okay, I have the blue spores. Did you figure out what else I need?
Oh my.
I figured a sum of 12, but as for you, you'll need mushrooms, glass, purple bellflowers, blue passion lilies, and hardwood. Wow, that was actually helpful for once. Oh, I try to be helpful on Tuesdays, and today is half Tuesday in Wonderland, so I thought I'd be half helpful. Okay, or your mind is fascinating, or I expected you to say that. That one. Oh, good, we understand each other. We do, and I'm a little worried about that. Now, let's get back on topic. All of those items you listed will be used to make the uncrafting station? What an odd question. What else would be me making with those things? I have no idea. Or, it was a fair question, or, yes, you're right, how silly of me. That one. We're getting out of here before this conversation gets too confusing. Or, I'm getting out of here before this conversation gets too confusing, as it tends to with you.
See you soon.
See, I like it, though. I
If
like
you
that
can
it's
see
weird
me
like
at
that.
all, that is.
Craft the uncrafting station. Even that sounds silly. Furniture? No. Functional items? Ooh. And it's like way ridiculous looking. I love it. Alright. Continue. Sure. I like that it's got like mushrooms on it and it's all these different colors. Nice. And a teacup. Nice. Alright. Sup? Hey, Maribel.
Have I
Do you
dragged
suppose I'm
you
here? Unless perhaps I'm not.
I am a cat.
The uncrafting station. Oh. Now that I've crafted the uncrafting station, I should test it out by actually uncrafting something. Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
I do so love.
And wait to collect it. Okay. If you crafted furniture that you don't want to use anymore, use the uncrafting station to retrieve the resources used to craft it. Uncrafting costs Dreamlight and takes some time depending on the furniture. So, how much Dreamlight does it cost? Because someone was saying they were uncrafting their old storage boxes and turning them into the Aladdin ones and recouping Dreamlight. So, I'm assuming the cost to benefit would be good, like worth it? Wait for your furniture to be uncrafted. You can leave the station and come back later. You can cancel while the uncrafting is in progress. Come back and collect your resources. Okay. Well,
Sometimes life's not fair.
this does
You
not
best
give me
remember
Dreamlight, so I'm
that.
assuming it would have to be the larger ones. But you have to have Dreamlight to uncraft these, right? Hold on. Or to craft them in the first place? Let me look. Is that a functional item? Okay. No, those don't require that. Okay. The medium ones do. And the large ones do. Alright, so the small ones give me, or 25 and 25. So if I want to uncraft a small one, it gives me back all of my resources. Okay. Do I have a medium one to offer you? Small. Those give me my flowers. Large. Medium. I could have sworn I had some spare mediums, but I probably have plopped them down somewhere. Oh, how about that? Because I don't really use these. So I can uncraft that. That's nice. Oh, you can even uncraft this stuff. Interesting. Probably uncraft the other one too, because I don't need either one of them. You really need to get on these filters for these other... Oh, is this a... Okay. It's not a wildly jubilant topiary. Those require Dreamlight. But not Darkwood? Is that hardwood? The colorful ones don't require Darkwood? Is that right? I didn't craft these. These were out in the world. That's interesting. Slow trap. Repellent. See, I don't want the repellent ones at all. Uncraft. Okay. spending Dreamlight, but recouping some other things. Okay, so this is going to take a bit. I like that it shows me. Does that mean they've added timers to the cooking things, too? Interesting. Okay, so now I have to wait. While we're waiting for that, let's see what time it is. Oh, we're at about breaking point anyway. So, we're a little early, but that'll give things time to uncraft, but also we could maybe look at what Alice wants us to do. So I do need to craft. Oh, I don't know why I'm coming down all the way down here. I have a stove. He's not in the stove. Shout out to anybody who recognizes that. If you are a fan of Looney Tunes, you might. You might, Rabbit, you might. My Irish accent's terrible, but it's a great episode. Blueberry cake and raspberry cake. Now do we make a whole cake? Doesn't tell me to yet. Bring the layers of the unbirthday cake to Alice. But before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and take my break because I'm going to come back and have like a fresh start. Because I have a feeling my break might not be long enough for the uncrafting thing, but we can start in on Alice's stuff. So if you also need to whip your camera around, you can do that with me. But also, if you need to take a break, grab a snack, grab a drink, go to the bathroom, stretch, do all of those things. If you're here when I get back, then that's fabulous. Thank you so much. If not, I hope you have a lovely day and night time. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe and follow and do all of the things if you have not done them yet. And I will see you in a few minutes. Theoretically. There we go. Right. We are back. We are here. We did small amounts of stretching. Small bits. Oh, goodness. Okay, Vanellope, right all over it. All right. So, but the kids are running around with neighborhood kids, so my husband is getting to have an actual guys' night where he and his buddy are getting to just shoot the shit like they'd like to do. So that's great. It gives me hopes that the summer will be a little bit smoother, because sometimes it's hard to do that during the school year because the kids have to go to bed early enough to where they're kind of stuck, potentially encroaching on like just adult hangout time, which is precious as a parent. So I'm glad that they are all getting to have good time doing their own thing. So I love when Alice shrinks and grows and stuff. She's so cute when she's tiny. Okay, I'm stop looking at her. Oh, hello. Oh, and she's still tiny. Hi. Here, give this. Now make a cake. Remy gave me some ideas for making these cake layers. What do you think? They're so colorful and quite lovely. Great. Should we assemble and then dig in? Oh no, certainly not. But it'll be so tasty already, or what else do we need? Or are you even supposed to eat on birthday cakes? What else do we need? The cake must have decorations. Fair. Perhaps candles, sprinkles, sweets, things like that. Okay, I can think of a few villagers who might be able to help. Talk to you later. So maybe Vanellope. Sprinkles and decorations. Candles. Like if Lumiere were here, I'd think candles for Lumiere. Maybe Merlin? Mr. Merlin. I'm just trying to guess before we get there, but I don't know. Fairy Godmother? Remy? We already did Remy with the layers.
In the best
A
possible
fiery
way.
villager with knowledge of candles. Oh, maybe Mushu? And a sweet-toothed villager with love of candies. Only two. Okay, so Vanellope I feel like was kind of obvious because, well, sweets. But since her name is Vanellope von Schweetz, I need to go this way. Oh, I should have... He's tiny. I should have done this. Donde está? Where are you? Stop
Where's
running.
my gong when I need it? Hello?
Hello?
Let's get this show on the road.
Well, if it isn't my favorite Lilith. What can the Valley's best guardian do for you? First, you can answer this question. Is it your birthday today? Are we talking the traditional Chinese calendar or the one I've seen you all using here? Because either way, it was a long time ago. Traditional Chinese or the one we use here, or was your birth date lost to time? That one. Ooh, that makes me sound so wise and ancient. Let's go with that.
I like that one.
In that case, happy unbirthday. Why, thank you. You're too kind. I'm blushing. Alice and I are trying to make an unbirthday cake. We need some candles and... You need candles? Well, you've come to the right dragon. I'll be happy to tell you how to make them, as long as I'm invited to the party.
That's
Of
too
course. Deal. Because you know with me, your party will be on fire. Figuratively, of course. I mean, we kind of want fire on the candles.
Okay, see ya.
All right. Where's Vanellope? Hello, Miss Thing. Hi. Hey, Vanellope. I was hoping you could help me with something. Got a minute? Let me guess. There's a video game competition and you want me to be your teammate for a guaranteed win. Wow, you're absolutely correct. Or, I don't need you to carry me. Actually, this is a non-gaming related question. That one. Now you've piqued my curiosity. Go on. It's about Alice. She's trying to plan a party. Hold on. It's not like a boring book club party, is it? Nope. It's an unbirthday party. I'm trying to help her get the cake together. Why didn't we ask Vanellope about her birthday? Well, in that case, I'm happy to help. What do you need, chum? We need some tasty toppings to sprinkle on the cake. Anything you can donate? You bet. Here, these will go great on a cake. Sprinkles and lollipops. Nice. Awesome. Thanks, Penelope. See you at the party.
Gotta love a place where you never know what happens next.
Craft some unbirthday party candles. Will do. All right. Is that a functional item? Excellent. They look almost like little crystals or something. Okay. Do it. And then bring the unbirthday cake accessories to Alice. Where? Oh, where? Oh, right there. Come on, Chicky Poo. Let's do this. Give them. She's adorable.
Hello.
Oh, these sweets look delicious, Lilith, and the candles are so striking. They're going to look great on the unbirthday cake. Do you think we're ready to celebrate?
Oh.
I feel like there's still something missing. Decorations? Oh, I know. More sweets, paper plates and cutlery, or a poetry reading dormouse? I kind of want to say that. That would be charming, but I was thinking of something else. The trouble is, everything on this cake aside from the candles is edible. That's a problem? Well, an unbirthday party is a very silly sort of thing. I had an inkling, or you don't say, or I try not to judge. You don't say. I do say. If we want our cake to be properly silly, then we should continue to decorate it with items that we can't eat. Although nowadays you wouldn't really be able to get away with that too much, with the exception of like a king cake. And then even then you have to put like warning labels and stuff. All right, you're the expert. Any idea who I should approach? Non-edible things, like silly things. Like toys? Okay, not that. I was thinking like toy cars or like toy figures or something like that. Because it'd be small enough to go on a cake. But I'd say Pumbaa, Goofy, and Anna. They all enjoy being silly at times. That's fair.
Goodness.
All right. So we will go talk to them. And look, Anna is waiting for food. Who's surprised? Oh, she's like right outside the door. Did you just eat or are you getting ready to eat? Oh, what the? Woman? Why'd you go in? Because I didn't pay attention to the prompt. That's why. And now she's not even here. Oh, she is here. Would you? Oh, no. She's stuck. So if I do this, can I make her behave? Will you behave? Oh, she's in here and was outside.
Hi.
Glitchy, glitch, glitch. All right. Hey, Anna, can I ask you for a favor? Of course. What can I do for you? I would like a sandwich. No, because she's all into sandwiches, right? Well, first off, is it your... why didn't we ask Penelope if it was her birthday? We've been asking literally everybody else. Is it your birthday today?
Huh?
Nope, not today. Well, then happy unbirthday. Unbirthday? It's a fun Wonderland tradition, or it's what I'm going to help Alice celebrate shortly, or honestly, I'm still trying to figure that out myself. It's a fun Wonderland tradition.
Wow.
Ooh, I can't wait to learn more.
Oh.
So what kind of favor do you need? Oh, we should have asked Oswald. Well, he's not base game, I guess, so there's that. Well, I'm making an unbirthday cake with Alice. Right now, we're looking for silly, non-edible things to add to it as decorations. Is there anything you'd like to donate to the cake?
Yeah.
Oh, I know just the thing. What the? Kristoff was trying to carve ice sculptures of toy trains. It didn't go well. Are these tracks? Okay. But we have all these little toy train tracks left over. These will go great. Thanks, Anna.
Wow.
Always happy to help. Okay.
Ooh, thanks.
Well, at least we sorted out your glitchy glitch. Are you still standing right outside? Nope. Okay. All right, then. What else? Ugh, it won't let me zoom in and out again. Here's Goofy. I don't see him up in the frosty pipes that often. Oh my god, he was like right here even. Hello, sir. Hi, Goofy. Could I ask a favor of you? Sure, Lilith. What do you need? Well, Alice and I are trying to get an unbirthday party going. We've got a great cake, but we need some silly toppers for it. Say, I think I've got something that'll be perfect for ya. It's a fishing lure. Dude. Make sure it doesn't have a hook on it. It's never caught any fish, but judging from the bubbles that came up, it sure gives a fish a laugh. A hook? It does have a hook on it. You hazardous mofo. What the hell? That's perfect. Or maybe you need to be catching the rare comedian fish. Or how do you know they're laughing? How about a clownfish? How about you, maybe you needed to be catching the rare comedian fish. Gosh, I didn't know that was a fish here. I'll be sure to keep an eye out for it. Thanks, Goofy. I gotta remember to take the hook off. Yeah! I'm glad they acknowledged that. I gotta remember to take the hook out just in case, because I was like, no freaking way. I even almost said, don't give me a hook, because he's a fisher, and then he gave me a freaking hook. Goofy. I'm sure it comes from a place of innocence, but still. Come on, man. Also, if it's a fishing lure with, like, feathers on it...
Over here,
on a
kid,
cake?
please.
Hey, Pumbaa, what's up? Oh, hello, Lilith. I'm just working on my pottery. It's a series of all the tasty insects and grubs that I love to snack on. Better not munch on the pottery, though, or cool, or what's your favorite so far? That one. The beetles. I found a glaze that makes them look like they're covered in that tasty bug slime. I was wondering if you wanted to donate a piece to Alice's unbirthday cake. We didn't ask Pumbaa about his birthday. We're trying to find... or Goofy, for that matter. Okay, well, at least it's not just Vanellope now. Okay, we're trying to find some non-edible decorations to really push the silly vibes. Sure, and I've got the perfect thing. Here. A ceramic plate? How fun. Kind of fitting for an unbirthday cake to have a plate on it instead of being on a plate. Okay, I was like, that doesn't look very silly. But a plate on a cake? Fair enough. Thanks.
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata. And he enunciates that very well. All right. Go back to Alice's house. Will do. Really should strip those candles out, but I'll remember one day, sure. Talk to Alice about the silly cake decorations you found. Oh, she's got the cakes on the table, but like not layered. Interesting. Oh!
Oh my.
Oh yes. Oh, and then she immediately shrunk. Okay, I've got all the silly cake decorations for you. Thank you, Lilith. Do you want to take them? This is your cake after all. I hope this will all be sufficiently silly. Actually, could you help me put all the parts of the cake together? Surprise. The cake has grown rather large, and I'm not sure I'm tall enough to decorate everything. I'm happy to help, or maybe we did go a bit overboard, or sounds like it'll be quite silly. That one. I certainly hope so. You will help me, won't you? Please start with the cake layers and then move on to the sweets, candles, and decorations.
Curious.
Oh, and I think it would be nice if we put the kaleidoscope on the cake. Would you like to do the honors, Lilith? Yes? Of course. A perfectly silly final detail.
Goodbye.
Pick up? What's that? Is this put it down? Pick up? Pick up? Okay. And then, does it matter which one goes down first? Oh, it changed it for me. I was kind of hoping I could decide. Uh-oh. Little tickle. Little tickle in my throat. Icing. Cute. Sprinkles. lollipops. Yeah. And then candles. Oh, and then I have the other things in my inventory. Okay, okay. I was like, where are all the little things? Where are these train tracks? Oh, they're on the top. I see them. Okay, and then, oh, the kaleidoscope. Alrighty.
How do
There we go. What do you think, Alice? Oh, it's perfectly silly and absolutely lovely.
wonder?
Which is your favorite part? I think the candles. We simply must remember to send Mushu a thank you note. Now, if you wouldn't mind helping me move the cake to a more central location in the valley so we can celebrate with others. Sure. Oh no! That laugh! What just happened? Lilith, the unbirthday cake is gone. You little sneaky. Alright.
Farewell.
Surprise! The unbirthday cake disappeared. Investigate the area for clues. How about we look at this note? Solve this riddle or you will never find where I hid the unbirthday cake. Hee hee. This riddle? Oh, okay. I was like, give me the riddle. Alright. It's the Cheshire Cat's ransom note.
Hello.
Alice, I found a letter from the Cheshire Cat, though how he wrote it or got someone to write it, I don't know. Oh, Cheshire Cat, I should have expected
Really?
he'd do something like this. What does it say? I think it's sort of a ransom letter. It says that he has the unbirthday cake and he'll only give it back if we solve his riddle.
Nonsense.
Goodness! But I'm not very good at riddles. Perhaps we should just make another unbirthday cake. As much as I approve of last-minute baking, or no way, we worked hard on the first cake, or we have a bigger problem than the cake. No way. Besides, the Cheshire Cat has the kaleidoscope. Oh dear, we really do need to get it back. What does the riddle say? I am a friend to the thirsty stitcher, though I drink but rarely. I am not to be found in snow or sleet, and I grow stronger under the heat. My beauty's tone can be found between the hues of red and blue. I am a friend to the thirsty stitcher, though I drink but rarely. I am not to be found in snow or sleet, and I go strong under the heat. My beauty's tone can be found between the hues of red and blue. So something purple. Something that grows strong under heat. Why do I feel like it's like a purple flower? I am friend to the thirsty stitcher, though I drink but rarely.
Oh.
Well, it wouldn't be a cactus flower because those don't live here. What do you suppose it could be? I'm not sure, but given that it mentions grow, I feel like it might be a plant. Yeah, like a flower. Then we should go talk to Wally. He may know what it is. And if he can help figure out the riddle, I think we can find the Cheshire Cat in the Dream Castle. I hear he has been spending much of his time there.
Goodbye.
So, because I'm curious to see if I can figure it out. Curious. All right, sorry. Flowers. The thirsty stitcher. See, I wonder if it's going to be the purple hydrangea. Because it's mentioned heat. And I feel like since it's on the beach, that maybe that's what it is. The purple marsh milkweed makes me think it's a marsh milkweed, which means I would think it would drink a lot of water. But I feel like since this is in the desert, so that's my guess, is purple hydrangea. Unless it's some other flower that is special for this quest. It's entirely possible, I'm assuming. Alrighty, so where is Wally? Is he here? Usually when they have a quest, they seem to put them in the realm that you're in. So, that's nice. Not always, but frequently. Hi, Wally. Alice and I were hoping you could help us out with something. Directive? We have this riddle that we thought you might have some insight on. The riddle goes like this. I am friend to the thirsty stitcher, though I drink but rarely. I am not to be, like... Is this a reference to Stitch? Anyway. The thirsty stitcher, though I drink but rarely. I am not to be found in snow or sleet, and I grow strong under the heat. My beauty's tone can be found between the hues of red and blue. Oh! You're pointing to a plant. Yeah, we figured it was a plant, or any idea which plant, or that's why we came to you. Any idea which plant? Beep, beep. Okay. I guess you can't really just tell us the answer, eh? Hello, Bama. How are you? Haven't seen you in a bit. I hope you are well. Ta-da! Oh. A seed? Perfect. We'll plant that and see what grows. Thanks, Wally. Whoopee! So maybe it is a special plant. Or a special flower. And not just a flower we know. Alright, I'm gonna go plant it down here near stuff. Near other plant-like stuff. I'm hoping to wrap up the quest chains for Alice, and I think I finished the Cheshire Cat. Did I finish the Cheshire Cat? No, I haven't finished it yet because I'm still waiting on... Actually, the time is probably up for the uncrafting machine. So, but fingers crossed I can finish them up tonight. Good. Currently addicted to Planet Crafter. Ah, another game. Another game. Speaking of another game, I did a thing. And I'm looking forward to September now. I also convinced the hubs to participate with me. So we'll see how that goes. Those are my hints, if you would like to take a guess. Yeah, at first I was talking about a beta key. And then I was like, well, what do you think about, would you want to try it out with me? And then I realized that, I mean, we didn't get any extra perks or anything. I think you get like a name in their Discord or like an icon or something like that. But we didn't get like any extra stuff. But that way we could get 2 alpha keys for less than the price of 2 beta keys with a little extra stuff. So, yeah.
It's so good to see you.
And then they broke 1 million, which I was like, good for them, because it was at like 800,000 something close to the end of the Kickstarter. So, did you also get an alpha key, or did you get a beta key? Or whatever. I don't know what you got. I know you were like super stoked about it, so I'm sure you got at least one of the early access tiers. Not that you have to tell me, you don't. You got both? Yeah, because, yeah, with the alpha you get the beta, too. Sweet! I'm glad they got, like, all of their stretch goals, because I was looking at it and I was like, oh, that looks cool, I hope they get there. What do I need to do? Plant and tend the seed. Okay, so I've already planted it. So now I have to wait for it, which is fine because now, hopefully I won't have to wait too long. Now I should be able to go back to my uncrafting machine and... But yeah, time was running out and I'm like debating, and finally was like, all right, how do you feel about doing this? And he was like, it sounds like it'd be cool. And I'm like, all right, cool. And it's nice that it's like, I think the beta doesn't start until like February of something of 2026. And I was like, ooh, looks like my kid got something sticky underneath my mat. Nah. But I was like, I don't want to wait till February. What's this alpha key situation in September? All right. I need to switch my quests so that I know exactly what I'm doing. Talk to the Cheshire Cat. We will do that. Planet Crafter is not a game I would normally play, but you love it. See, this is where I get into the danger zone because I'm going to look. I don't need to look. Planet Crafter. A survival game. What? Look at that. Damn it. Bama. You disappear for a while. Not. That's just me being silly, not me like actually being like mad. And then you come back and you're like, hey, there's this other game. Space survival, open world, terraforming, crafting game designed for 1 to 10 players. See, that does look like a game I would play. So I'm gonna put it in my wish list because that's how I live now. Oh, it's already in my wish list. Oh. See, this is how you know the wish list is getting too big because I've forgotten what things are already in my wish list. All right. The uncrafting station works. I actually had fun working on this with you, or I'm going to make and unmake things all the time, or this will be a useful tool. I actually had fun. Hooray! Though I don't recall working. Anyway, I'm glad we were able to do this together. You aren't so bad, even when you're talking nonsense. Which is all of the time, actually. Oh, but sometimes I'm inclined to gibberish. Oh no, I am not getting sucked into that kind of conversation again. Is that it? Did we finish level 10? No. You have more? Ken Black is doing a multiplayer and I blame her. That's funny. Is it Chem or Sem? Is it a hard C or a soft C? Because I feel like I heard it in someone's stream or video or something and they said Sem. But maybe this is not the same person.
Have I dragged you?
You're not getting up to any trouble, are you? Might I join you?
Cat, you know.
On a wild Cheshire chase. Lilith, I have a surprise for you. A game of sorts. Oh, a soft C. Okay. A game of sorts. Would you like to play? Okay, that's good to know. Hopefully, I will log that somewhere that will stick. What are we doing?
Oh,
What would you say to a scavenger hunt? One of the Cheshire variety. I mean, I'm into that. I love scavenger hunts. Or what do you mean when you say Cheshire variety? Or I'm a little scared. What do you mean? What do you think I mean? I'm not sure, but I don't think it's anything good. Oh, but it is. I adore surprises. I mean, I'm into that. So, like, I kind of wish she wouldn't be, like, somewhat doubtful. Because I dig it. Here, I have this note to start you off.
Why,
It says,
yes.
hidden memories ready to bloom are in your hands, yours to consume. Isn't that fun? What does that mean? Did you write this? The handwriting does seem familiar. It sounds like I need to lean a recipe or something. Maybe I should ask Alice to interpret this. She understands you better than anyone else. Okay.
Ta-ta.
That's all right. That's what community is for, is enabling each other to play more video games, right?
What a day.
Do we need to water that again already? Really? Or is it just showing up like that? I mean, I will do it. Okay, it seemed to matter even though it didn't look like it needed to be watered. Okay, I'm going inside of Alice's house. Oh man, it'd be nice to wrap up these quests. Now, I'm enjoying the content. I am enjoying the Star Path, but there is also part of me, like this last weekend, I hadn't gotten to play Dinkum all week. I got to play one in-game day on Saturday, and then I streamed it on Sunday. So it's like, and then I ended up really pushing it too late. Like, I really shouldn't have played. I played an extra day after already kind of playing an extra day. So I pushed my stream way too late, and then I felt really bad about it because I had, like, family stuff to do and other things, and both my husband and my kids were like, oh my god, not really, but like, you know, you could tell they were like, are you here now? Like, yes, I'm sorry. So it'd be kind of nice to be able to get
hello.
2
Over here.
chunks of dinkum time and not just save it all for the weekend where I feel like I have to cram in as much as possible. The trials and tribulations of having too much fun to do. All right, here's your scavenger note.
I'm very pleased
Alice,
to
I
see
could
you.
use your help with something.
Brilliant.
Of course, Lilith, I'd be happy to help you. The Cheshire Cat has sent me on a scavenger hunt. The note I gave you is the first clue. It's maddeningly confusing, or I never know what to think with him, or I thought you might be able to understand. That one. I'll do my best. Let's see. It says hidden memories ready to bloom are in your hands, yours to consume.
Huh.
Yes, it seems he wants you to eat something. Okay, I bet I can figure this out, or can you help me with this? Is this something we already know, or is this something that we don't know yet? I bet I can figure this out. I'm
Curious.
sure you can. Hidden memories ready to bloom are in your hands, yours to consume. Maybe I need to cook some flowers, or maybe I should just eat this whole note. Or does he want me to remember something I've forgotten? I feel like the flowers one is a little silly, although that would be very fitting for the Cheshire Cat. So remember something I've forgotten? The Cheshire Cat is more clever than that. That's true. Let me try again. Okay. Is it eating the whole note? Is it really going to be that one? That's actually what I was thinking too. Okay. We should remember to think ridiculous. Think ridiculous. Really?
Oh.
The note is made of rice paper. Did you notice? That silly cat really does love his mischief, doesn't he? All right.
I wonder if the animals here would enjoy
Eat
wearing
the
clothes
scavenger
like the
hunt
White
note.
Rabbit does.
Okay. Now what? Pick up the memory in Alice's house. Ah, voila. Excuse me? Is that milk in a tree? Okay. Go to the location seen in the memory. When? Oh, I really can't do it that way, can I? Well, I could go down there, then go up there. Nope, those are already all unlocked. Those are already unlocked. So how many more doors do we have before they have to open the sides? Literally just this one? No. Okay, it's not that one, though. Oh, here we go. I see you. Okay. Ew, it's spoiled milk. Blech. Okay, I have them. Oh, I was about to say, don't glitch out on me now. I'm busy. Alice, I found this strange milk shrub and collected my next clues. Spoiled milk and a white rose. I hope he doesn't want me to eat that. This old milk is kind of gross, or the rose is pretty, but what do I do with it? Or I'm so confused. Rose is pretty, but what do I do with it? I feel like it's pointing us somewhere. A white rose. That feels very familiar to me. Familiar? Yes, do you remember when we met? We painted some white roses red. Perhaps you must return to the Queen's garden. Yes, brilliant idea. I'll go back to where I painted the roses red with you. I wonder what the Cheshire Cat has planned next.
Goodness, I'm rather tired. Though I don't want to go to bed.
Me neither. Let's stay up. Let's run amok. All right. Nope, I can just do this, right? I can just use this mushroom. No, the mushroom goes out. It's the other mushroom. Good job. All right. How far are we? Oh, I can't even see. It's probably for the best. It's 9 o'clock, which means I should still have, well, 9:15. So I should probably still have about 45 minutes within reason. And I can always, you know, budget a little bit. I also don't have to wait for an in-game day to end, so that's nice. Okay, find a place for the white rose in the Queen's Garden. So that was helpful. Okay. Pick that up. Now what? The dried sprout created a portal. Oh. Okay. Step into it. All right. Follow the paw prints in Mickey's secret room. Pick up. Exit Mickey's secret room. Fantastic. Hello. What's up?
Oh,
Lilith, you've made it quite far, but this is curious. Very curious indeed. Why, you've only 3 things in your possession when there ought to be more. A 4th thing, or needed for what? Or I don't know what you mean. Needed for what? That, Lilith, is a very good question. I need to know what you want. Oh, do tell me. Good point. I don't know. I don't suppose you do. This is so frustrating. Perhaps a riddle could clear your mind. That would be great, or as long as it's helpful, or sure, fine, whatever. That would be great. I'm small and round, crushed and ground. A bean, they say, to start the day. What am I? Coffee. And what do I do once I find this mysterious 4th item? Cook it all together, of course. All right, I'll need a moment to solve the riddle of the missing item. Once I do that, I can cook all the items together. Well, see, that one was straightforward. All right, and this is why we brought a backup drink. Voila. Oh, that was the portal to, like, the dark realm or whatever they called it. Where the Forgotten was. Nice. Was it not that? Oh, it's not gonna... no. I guess I didn't have to get one then. I could have just... Okay. Is it a fruit? Yep. Cheshire Cat concoction. I don't want to drink it. Hi, Hades. That was like very direct, sir. Excuse me. I'm busy. It's making me water this thing a lot. All right, where is he? Can I actually talk to him here? Are you in the earth? I'm gonna go to your tree because I'm not gonna bother with all that. Say no. I say no. Here, take this. You solved my riddles. How wonderfully unexpected. How rude, or it wasn't that hard, or must you say whatever pops into your mind? I don't like any of these responses. It wasn't that hard. Yes, I agree. It was quite squishy. Oh, never mind. So what do I do with this Cheshire Cat concoction? You fish with it, of course. Whatever else did you think it was for? With you, who knows? Or, of course, how silly of me. Or I think I have no idea. Of course. How could I not realize this was meant to help fish something? Oh, not a something. You'll never be able to fish a something out here. Okay. Okay, so where should I go fishing for? Whatever it is you want me to find. Please give me some sort of hint about where I'm supposed to fish. Another riddle. More solid than water, though maybe its daughter. It stoppers the flow, and warmth is its foe. So, Frozen Heights? Frosted Heights? That one? I think I have an idea, or I'm confused. Any other clues? Or, oh, this is obvious. I think I have an idea. It sounds like you're describing something or somewhere cold. You're getting warmer. Wait, I think I got it. Okay. You're talking about ice. So, cold. Ice. Ah, the Frosted Heights. Okay, there we go. So clever, Lilith. I have to use this Cheshire Cat concoction to go fishing in the Frosted Heights. That must be it. I can't wait to see what's at the end of this scavenger hunt. See, you were upset about it earlier, but now you're all excited. Just be excited.
I do so
It's fine.
love-
So we do this. Huzzah. And then we go... I did it. Don't get hung up because I did it already. Find the correct fishing spot in the Frosted Heights and fish out your prize. Alright. There's a double bubble situation happening over there. So we'll go for the double bubble. She's so little. I love it so much. That's a salmon.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Yeah. But usually when there's a bubble on top of another bubble, or under another bubble, as it were, there we go.
Such kindness really
It's
ought
the
to
thing.
be more
All right.
commonplace.
The Cheshire chest to the Cheshire Cat. All right. Do I need to water the plant again? No. Okay. I don't need to mark him. I know exactly where he is. Alrighty, alrighty, alright. Oh, stretching again. Alright, I do want to give you this item. Take it.
Oh, marvelous.
Okay, I fished out this chest from the Frosted Heights. What is it? Why, it's your winnings, of course. A very special Cheshire chest just for you. Ooh, what's inside? Or I thought so. Or Cheshire chest. Oh, I like treasure chest. Like treasure chest. I get it. Ooh, what's inside? It's what's on the outside that counts, Lilith. That's not how the saying goes. What lies within the chest is your prize for successfully completing my Cheshire scavenger hunt. It is a token of our friendship, you see. I wanted you to earn it. Where's the fun in just giving gifts away? I mean, people do find that fun. I also like surprises and like puzzles and stuff, so like I get it. Thank you, but this isn't a trick, is it? I don't take scavenger hunt rules very seriously, Lilith, so I wouldn't know. Well, thank you for this very hilarious scavenger hunt, or bizarre scavenger hunt, or frustrating overall experience. Hilarious, I think. Strange as it was, I had a blast. You're most welcome, and Lilith, don't forget. 'Twas brillig and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wave.
Oh, I do so love our little chap.
All right. Ah, clothing. So I've got clothes. The Cheshire Cat jacket. I'm assuming Alice in Wonderland, but I will get there. And then these are, I'm assuming, gloves. Yes. Cheshire Cat gloves. Okay, then. Continue. Plant and tend to the seed still. All right, so is that considered Alice? Excuse me. Is that the end of him? That doesn't sound right. Yes. Alice, I wonder. Ooh, there's 18? 16 pieces? Wow. Okay. This is Alice. This is Alice. And I believe that is the end of his quest chain. That's not how I check that. I go in here. And that looks like the end of his quest chain. So, huzzah! Now if we can just get this flower to grow. I don't need to keep that marked. Where is it? Let's go down there and see what's up. It is a cactus flower. See, I said it wasn't going to be a well, either I said it out loud or I thought it. Because I was like, cactus flowers are not part of base game. And I don't think there's a purple variety. Purple cactus flower. A special rare plant grown from a seed gifted by Wally. Well, thank you, sir. Bring the purple cactus... Oh, I'm so glad. Purple cactus flower to the Cheshire Cat. All right. Oh, in the dream castle. And now I've got him singing the "'Twas brillig and the slithy toes." Oh, where are you? Are you up here near the realm? This is the dream castle, right? Was he down at the bottom? And I just completely missed him. Probably. Was he down here? Where are you, sir? Bring the purple cactus flower to Cheshire Cat in the Dream Castle. This is the Dream Castle, right? He didn't, like, appear somewhere that I missed. Did he? Is he in the secret room? Let me in. Where are you, sir? Punk. Why, hello, Lily. Yes, I lost you.
Perhaps.
Have you come to answer my riddle? Depends. Do you promise to return the unbirthday cake if I get it right? Didn't my note say that? Yes, but you're tricky, or I'm not hearing a yes there. Or, come on, don't be like that. I'm not hearing a yes. Perhaps you need to mind your ears. Okay, I'm just going to leave that for now. Well, have you figured out my riddle? Yes, it's a purple cactus flower.
For me? Of course you should have.
One moment, please. Well? I'm sorry, but well isn't the correct answer. That's not my answer. It was the cactus. Oh, that's right. Here you are. Okay, that was a little shit thing to do. Though I wish you'd found the alternate answer of spoiled cream and wool. How is that an alternate? You know what? Never mind. I'm going to bring the unbirthday cake back to Alice.
I do so love.
Sure, we're gonna wrap up Alice's quests. That'd be so nice. Especially if we get a little bit of time to work on some star path mining. Oh, where is she before I start just assuming? There she is. Okay, good for me. Because if all I have to do is work on Star Path stuff, I will probably stop streaming this on Thursday evenings. Unless I'm, like, in the mood, you know? But it'll be nice to be able to, like, follow my mood as opposed to feeling like I have a time crunch. So, here you go. Okay, the gardening worked out, and I got the cake back from the Cheshire Cat. Oh, thank you, Lilith. I know he can be quite confusing at times. Something tells me he's just having fun, or he kind of grows on you, or do you think I could just out-confuse him? Probably not. He kind of grows on you. I agree. He can be quite amusing. Now then, the cake and all the toppings look secure. Shall we bring the cake to somewhere central and begin the party? Let's do it.
I do hope we can speak again soon.
So I'm not really into like fashion content, but there's this. I mostly found her through shorts because the shorts feed just
I'm sure the
shoves
books
stuff
here
at
are
you.
nothing
But
pictures.
one of her like things that she says in almost all of her shorts is "Let's do it." She's this really funny, petite, like I think she's from Germany, but she does like styling content. But she's just freaking hilarious. And so anytime I hear the phrase "let's do it," I can hear her go, "Let's do it." I don't do it like she does, but anyway, in my head it sounds right. In the valley, where everyone can appreciate it. They can appreciate it wherever I put it. How's that sound? All right, we'll go to the peaceful meadow because it's like right in the middle. And we'll go somewhere like here. That's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. Pick the right button. This. All right. There. For funsies, we'll put it at an angle. Why are you behind there? Oh, okay, we're doing it from above. Nice. Huzzah! Huzzah! Nice. Everyone's looking up but me. Because I'm looking at Mushu or something. Anyway. And everyone talk at once, please. Alright, Alice, don't leave. No, don't walk in the pumpkins. I don't want to harvest right now.
Hello.
Oh, that was just wonderful. Thank you, Lilith.
Huh.
And, oh my, the kaleidoscope. Oh no, are you splitting in two again? Or are you growing large now? Or no, I will save you, Alice. Are you splitting in two again? No, I feel quite fine, thank you.
My
The kaleidoscope feels different to me now, like it's a friend and I can depend on its magic instead of being confused by it. And look, the kaleidoscope has split in two as well. There's a non-magical one on the cake now. Merlin did mention that doing something silly with you would help to stabilize the magic in it. Well, you certainly did that. I'm very grateful, Lilith. Now, you should keep it. It feels like it belongs in your hands. Great. I should keep an eye out for more of those strange magical items. Merlin did mention that I could find others around the valley.
Oh, yes.
Oh, and be sure to take the unbirthday cake, too, so all the other villagers can celebrate every unbirthday. And no unbirthday would be complete without a silly outfit. That's very kind of you, Alice, or that's a lot of unbirthdays, or awesome, I can see the celebrations already. That's very kind of you. That's so nice to hear. And Lilith, a very happy unbirthday to you. And the same to you, Alice.
How wonderful.
Now, does that count as a clothing piece? Or is it going to be one of those hand items that doesn't actually show up in the collection? So let's see. Is it a hand item? Nope. That's not how we do that. Accessory? Nope. What do I do with that then? This strange, intricately constructed toy has a magical aura about it. Interesting that it's just in my inventory as a thing. But I have no more quests. Interesting. Okay. I'm into it. Whimsical Wonderland dress. Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, we did that Tea Party Dream Snap, and I only had the hat unlocked at the time. So I couldn't, well, besides the Alice costume dress, and I didn't want to do that. So that was the only Alice in Wonderland thing I could use. I mean, it worked out, but I was just like, oh. Alrighty. So, yay! We did it! So now I don't necessarily have to play this every single Thursday if I'm not in the mood. Or if I'm like, I need to scratch the dinkum itch. which is fantastic. That's exactly where I wanted to be by the end of stream tonight, and I think I still have some time. I do. So I can work on some Star Path stuff, which is probably going to be mining. Considering 3 of these things, I can't do anything else for today. Not that I don't want to. I don't want to give Daisy or whoever the shiny stone that she wants, and I think Alice wants a opal. No thanks. I'm not doing that. Open up fresh memories. I could do that while mining. So this is diamonds, and this is topaz. Topaz is the plaza, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, and diamonds are Forgotten Lands. So let's see about this. That's not what I want. Give me the cake. Is it the whole thing? It is the whole thing. So on birthday, is it going to be under that? On birthday cake. Why does it look so tiny on the up there? Because it's probably not going to be in my furniture menu, but it's going in my list because it exists. So if I put this down, is this another one of those photo spots? Gather the people? Yeah, gather the people. And by people, I mean characters. Okay. So we can get... Let's see what I've got on my person. I've got crap I need to get rid of, but... I don't want to do inventory management. I don't wanna... I do kind of want to go unmake some more stuff, though. The snippet things I don't care about. Ooh, hello. Okay, let's go back to this one. I feel as though I should apologize to you on behalf of the Cheshire Cat. Sometimes his idea of fun isn't very fun for others. I'm so glad that you're as skilled a gardener as you are a riddle solver. I hope your many future unbirthdays will be very happy. All right, thank you, Alice. A Cheshire Cat always knows which direction to go in, as long as you're going where you're meant to be. My scavenger hunt was meant to make us even better friends, and it worked brilliantly. It was loads of fun to see you unmake with such glee. I suppose you'll find many uses for the uncrafting station we've made. All right. Excellent. I want to know about this kaleidoscope, but I'm getting it out of my inventory for now because I don't want to deal with it. So I'm also going to get rid of stuff that comes from a different place because I don't want to have to go inside and deal with it right now. So I'm going to just plop it in here because this is kind of a catch-all for random stuff that doesn't have a box out in the rest of the valley. So I'll just do that for now so that I don't have to think about storage management because I don't wanna. Ooh, look, diamonds right there. Hold on. Do this first. Unfortunately, most of the stuff that I have crafted is stuff that I want to keep. Because I actually like using this stuff. And I want to see it in my list as I'm decorating. Okay. Some of this stuff, I don't even know if I could craft it again. Because it was crafted for a quest or something. Uncraft. At least this does actually seem to be a small Dreamlight cost. I feel like they were like, oh yeah, you can upgrade your chests for a small Dreamlight cost. And then it's like, not. I think the smallest upgrade is 1,500 Dreamlight. And then I saw one that was like 8,500. And I'm like, that's not small, guys. Okay, so this costs 350. And it also doesn't give me dark wood. Which I don't know why I thought the colored chests used dark wood. Did they not use dark wood? I'm gonna have to look that. Okay. And then it doesn't save my spot. Which is annoying. I wish it would just save where I was in the list. Snippet repellent. And craft. Fine with me. I don't want those. Alright. I don't actually know how long it said for those. Not that it matters, really. 3 minutes, 6 minutes, 5. It's fine. Totally fine. Anyway. So we're mining.
My neighbors are bad.
I don't really need to boost anyone's friendship level. Do I have a miner around? Who the hell is even a miner at this point? I don't even know. Oh, yes. Thank you for zooming out when I don't want you to. Because I'm scrolling on my spreadsheet. And so it's like, let's zoom out your map. Let's see. Digging, no. Mining. Aladdin, Buzz, Eve, Jafar, Kristoff, Prince Eric, and Scrooge McDuck. Okay. Who's around? Prince Eric? All right, sir. Where are you going? You're like running. I'll go down here. Intercept you. Oh, and then he's going right. Dude! Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
I hope you have a good evening.
Yeah. I hope I have a good evening too. Let's hang out. Yeah. Come on then.
If you smell something, it wasn't me.
It's been a minute since I've actually had a miner with me. So I'm ready to run off and forget that they're gonna double something. Yes, yes. Hello. Although I'm pretty close to getting done with... You know what I should do is Ooh! Grab this memory is what I should do. I should get a... do I really want to make a potion for this? Kinda, but also no. Ugh. Way to not give me... Oh, oh, oh. Might get lucky. I could go to Eternity Isle and try and get Topaz over there. Do diamonds come out anywhere else, or is it just Valley? I think it's just the Valley. Yeah, just the Forgotten Lands. But this has places over... Oh, in both Eternity Isle and in the Vale. Interesting. Wait a minute. I'm busy, Sully. At least I know there's a diamond up here.
I really lucked out. My neighbors are friends.
Right. It'd be nice to finish up some of these mining things tonight, but... Is that a shiny diamond even? Does that even count? Can't remember now. See, I'm wondering if, like, the green flames were supposed to be spawning all along, or if this is something they have made start happening again because Maleficent's coming in the summer. Oh man, I'm ready for Maleficent. I don't know where I'm gonna put her. Like, I feel like the Forgotten Lands make sense. Like, The green flames always made me think of her. So I feel like it would make sense to put her up here. Ooh, like in that spot, right there. Look at that. It's almost like it's calling. Or is she gonna have... Is she gonna live... There's like a castle over in the Vale, right? Maybe that's where her house is, technically. I don't know. Be interesting to see if they give her a house, what it will look like. Alright. Now, I really should make some food. Don't want to. Maybe I'll just start eating these salads. Ooh, 714 energy. Blech. Not enough. And I really don't want to eat the banana splits. What is the recipe for a banana split? What does it actually consume to make it? Oh. Collect. And then... Did I have some more of those traps? Let's go all the way down and see.
Wow. I wish all my friends could see this place.
Do ya? I wish all your friends could see this place too, because I want more characters, as always. Gimme, gimme, gimme. More and more and more. Do I actually want to get rid of these chests? I almost feel like I want to make them. As much as I think the slow traps might be nice to have. Ooh, 1,000. It's fine. And item to uncraft. There was another one. Oh, wish there were filters on this. There it is. It's costing me a lot of Dreamlight to do this. I mean, not her. I mean, it's still, you know, not. It's not 5 Dreamlight, but still, like. I don't really use the ancient cookers. Ooh, they cost 700 to get rid of. Ooh, it gives me mist though. I do like it that it gives me all my stuff back, you know? Going to Texas next Wednesday for probably a week. Moving your dad into his new bachelor pad. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice that you're able to help him do that. Moving sucks, but it's good to get to help with that stuff if you can. So hopefully you'll have fun and it won't just be moving, because moving's not fun. That was one of the things, like, this isn't like the ideal architecture of a house that I would like to have. Like, it's fine. Like, it's not my least favorite architecture style, the house that I'm living in, but there were certain criteria, like the part of town, and then another big factor was the size of the house. Like, we needed it to be big enough to have a family in, but not so big that once the kids move out, that it will be burdensome to take care of. So it's not a huge house. I mean, budget and stuff was also a big factor, but like, we didn't want too big of a house to take care of. So I'm like, we need a house that we can live in like indefinitely, because moving sucks. So going to an Astros game, well, that sounds like fun. I'm not a big sports ball person, but live games are fun to watch. And watching, like, we watch football, and we haven't always watched football, but it is more fun when people are interested in it. Like, I wouldn't choose it, but like if I'm watching with people that are enjoying it, it adds to that sense of fun. But I've been to a couple of live sports ball events, and the energy of the crowd is very fun to participate in. So your sister has season tickets. Oh my goodness, I bet that's expensive, but cool. Sounds like she's probably a big fan. So that's fun. My grandpa has like season tickets to something, I think. I think he's got it to the local football team. Or maybe he used to. That's who I went with, was my grandpa. And then my dad and I would go to baseball like a couple of times. And that was really fun. Like being there, like there's something about being in the energy of a crowd like that. Kind of like going to a concert or something where like everybody's like high on the excitement of being there. And so I was like, you know, I don't know if I'd spend the money on the tickets for like, you know, just because I wanted to go. But like if I could go, sure, why not? It's fun. I don't know if I really want to uncraft more stuff. At least not right now. It is costing me Dreamlight. But that does make me curious about the chests. We could craft it again. You know, that's not really that expensive. Some flowers, some mushrooms, hardwood, and glass. So that's nice. I could put them with my other crafting stations. It's not unreachable to do that. That's good. I'm glad they didn't make it outrageous. Because every time they're like, for a small Dreamlight cost, I'm like, But I don't ever want to spend Dreamlight on things that I want to make 1 million of. Or do 1 million of. You know, like uncraft 1 million things. So, this costs hardwood. That's the medium chest. The large chest is what costs dark wood. Oh, maybe that's the difference. These cost hardwood, but the big ones cost the dark wood. Okay. Because I was like, I could have sworn. Where is that Aladdin chest? Is it not in this menu? Is it in this menu? Because it still costs dark wood. If I remember correctly. Which is bothersome. So are you a big sports ball fan? Or are you just going because it's something fun to do with your family? You know what, though? This one only costs 7 dark wood. So that would still be worth doing because the large regular chests are 25. And then no Dreamlight. So it would be worth converting if I decided to do it. And I do like the look of these chests better. Although I don't have colorful versions of them, which I, you know, for the flowers is really handy to have them color-coded. Unless I wanted to do some kind of, like, signage or something, which, meh. You're a big Astros fan? Well, good. Then excellent. I'm glad you get to go and, like, hang out with your family and have all that fun. That's pretty awesome. So not just moving then. Moving with benefits. Okay, I should probably unload this crap. And actually, now that I've done that, I should... Oh, lordy be. Oh, that's what I was going to check out. I was going to check and see what exactly a banana split takes to make. So that I can weigh whether or not it's worth eating them or if I should just go craft some food. Slush, ice, sugar cane, banana, milk, and some other sweetener. The sweetener, I mean, it's not hard to grow sugar cane, but I could run myself out of it real quick. So I might as well just go ahead and go with my... Do I need to grab raspberries at some point? I mean, I'm not like running low. Just running low enough to make me go, you know, if you keep just making the food without actually gathering the resources for the food, it's going to become a problem. Because then you're going to look up and you're going to be like, how do I only have 50 raspberries? Not that that's a small amount either, but like, when you're like, 400 is where you like to be. 50 seems awfully small. How many of these am I gonna make before I run out of patience? Alright, I can do 10. Ooh, excellent. 10 more and we'll get a memory out of it too. That's excellent. Oh, it's such a relief to be done with some of the stuff. I was actually starting to get annoyed with the Cheshire cat thing. Oh, and I ended up cooking more than 10. Because I was like running out of time. And I was like, I ended up looking up I was like, okay, if there's any tips to actually getting the last piece of the picture, which is what I was struggling to do, then I probably should look it up, as I've only got probably, at the time I think I only had like 3 more chances to work on it, unless I wanted to encroach on other time and other stuff. And so I looked up tips, and then it was like, oh yeah, each time you dig up one of those little purple dig spots, you have a chance to get a picture piece, and the more picture pieces you get, the lower that chance gets. And so I was like, oh no, what if it takes me, 50 of these dig spots, and, anyway, you start getting into that mode of time's running out. And I don't know if they'll bring back that event again, since it's a new event. They brought back the Easter one, so I was able to complete, or the spring one, so I was able to complete the tasks I hadn't gotten to go around. I'm hoping that they do the popcorn bucket cupcake thing that they did last year, because I didn't have any time to work on that, so I didn't do any of that stuff. And it'd be nice if when they introduce quick turnaround events like that they're like, and we'll do it every year. That would make me feel better. And I know it's like capitalizing on that fear of missing out kind of thing, but still, like a badge of honor that you were there and got it done at the time it was available. Like, I get it, but at the same time, it's just like, oh, you can't start all the way over right away. Topaz. We're going down here.
I really lucked out. My
Oh,
neighbors
I was
are
just
friends.
thinking, I might have to cancel the weekend, the Sunday, was it June 1st? I might have to cancel that one. We might have family plans that weekend. I'm not exactly sure when we're gonna do stuff.
Running a place like this has got to be a 24/7
But,
job. I feel
Okay, what is
I don't
happening
think we
today,
have fully
everybody?
decided how that weekend's gonna go, so it's possible. It's possible I will cancel. I should probably just plan for it and then. Not that it's super stressful. I keep this kind of stuff super chill. As far as like, if I have to cancel, I have to cancel, because real life is always going to take precedence. Oh, and then I forgot to drop off all my crap. Look at that. Good job. Best intentions and then all the distraction. It's weird to think that it's almost June. I'm sure my kids are stoked though, because they're ready for summer break. My little one's like, okay, so I can get a real break in, and I'm like, yeah, to be almost 8 and feel like, oh man, I just need 3 months off. I was like, I don't get a summer break, and he's like, oh, like, yeah. And he's like, well, would you want it? And I'm like, not that much time off in a row. Like, I wouldn't mind like some big chunks every once in a while, but that's like what paid time off is for, really. Okay, I can drop some stuff off while I'm waiting for things like nodes to respawn. Okay, you keep making me think that there's mail in my mailbox because you're standing by my mailbox with that little scramble coin over your head. Stop doing that. Alright, this can go in here. Is that it? I think so. How many more diamonds do I need? Because I've gotten shiny diamonds. Does that get... It says white gems. It doesn't just say diamonds. Ugh, I only need one more of these. I'm dropping stuff off. This is not where any of the stuff lives. Alright. The stuff lives down here. And over in the forest. So let's get the stuff in the boxes. But I do have all of those chests in... Oh, that's not what needs to go in here. Oh, that needed to go up there.
Wonder
Good job.
if the shop here stocks my favorite
Actually. I do have, what is it, the raw ingredients room? No, it's the cooking. I've already started crafting large chests to replace the smaller chests in the cooking storage room. So maybe I should convert those, because I don't really color code those. And it'd be nice to get that entire room as a large chest. Large chest format. Oh man, I've started inventorying the biggest shelving location at work, which is more than half of our collection. I'm trying to get numbers together to figure out a goal for this year. And, it's gonna be a lot. I mean, we all knew it was gonna be a lot. But it's just a lot. To try and figure out how I can do it by myself. Because it's really, like, if I don't want it to get pushed off into low priority land, I have to figure out how to incorporate it with, like, regular workflow. Because it needs to be a regular thing, and it's one of those things that's easy to push off because it's so labor intensive. So this year is the year I get to start kind of poking at that and see how I can make it work. I also know that the first pass is going to be ridiculously hard because there's lots of things that have not been established, and there's a lot of errors that I'm going to catch that once they're caught and fixed, then the next time I do it, it won't be so bad, but like, it's just going to be a slog. Sounds like fun?
Hi there, pal.
What was the fun? Probably said that at a moment when I was talking about something. Or are you talking about my inventory? I mean, I'm kind of excited to do it. I'm like excited and intimidated.
Gorge.
My brain is also getting a little melty, so if I was talking about something fun, I don't remember. Oh. Birthday fun? Maybe. Forgive me. So my kid for the last couple days has been trying to get up on his own. He's the one I have to get up for at 5:45. And even though he's getting up by himself, my brain and body are still like, oh, let's get up. And I'm like, no, we can sleep later now. But he was like, no, I can do it. And I was like, okay, well, prove it then. And then the second day I was like, all right, so you still going to be able to get yourself up? And he's like, well, I might need your help. And then he got himself up anyway. But I was like awake at about, not awake, but awake enough at 5:30. And I'm just like, no brain, go back to sleep. Oh, goodness. Oh my gosh. All right. Now, did the things respawn? The nodes? Come on, nodes. Give me my last topaz. And my last however many diamonds I need. That'd be nice. I am pretty pleased with how not stressing out about pushing on the star path has turned out. Because I was concerned that because I wasn't making a big push to get it done quickly, that I was going to feel like panicky later. And I'm sure I still have a lot of points to get, but like I still have how many days? 19 days. And although feed the squirrels their favorite food, done and done. Although I'm sure I need a lot of points, like 19 days is still a lot of time. So that's nice. I'm usually just like in go, go, go mode. Of course, this has also been my main focus game for a while. What do they eat? They eat peanuts. Do I have any peanuts on me? I do. Good for me.
Oh, don't be afraid, dearie. I wouldn't hurt a guppy.
And you're tiny, Alice. I love it. So much. All right. Look for the squirrel. There you are. Hello. I would like to feed you a peanut. Oh, but I mentioned that whole getting up at 5:30. It's like my brain's just like, are you sleep deprived? I feel like you might be sleep deprived. I'm happy about that for next year, though, because I was like, man, it's going to be tough getting him in the habit of waking himself up. Especially with going, oh, if he misses the bus, then he'll have to come in and wake up my husband, which means I will probably wake up. You know, like just, I don't want to deal with any of that. I always felt so bad when I had to wake my mom up to take me to school when I missed the bus. Oh, man. Which means he'll probably have to do that, because, you know, it's part of learning. Is making mistakes and then feeling like an asshole about it. You know. But also I'm like, nah, I don't want to deal with any of that annoyance. So maybe not. Maybe he won't, you know, have too much trouble with it. We're only 2 days in. But maybe by the time school starts up next year, you know, I'll be so removed from waking up early that it won't be, like, habitual at that time to wake up at 5:30. Like, I still try to go back to sleep, but there's something about being in that habit of kind of half wakefulness, making sure he gets on the bus, that it doesn't matter if I'm laying there and kind of half asleep, I'm still kind of half awake. Aren't there usually 2 squirrels? Why is there not a second squirrel? You know what? We can look. All day. All day. So the black squirrel should be around somewhere. Are you hanging out in the garden? Because I fed the brown squirrel. How many of them do I need? 5. Oh, is that you? I see you. I will feed you too. Yes. Fantastic. Eat this giant thing of peanuts. It's bigger than you are. So many peanuts. Okay. Where are we at? What are we doing? We are at 3 hours. It's not topazes that I need again. It's diamonds. Maybe we'll get lucky and get both of these mining things done. That would be amazing. Because I can't do any more squirrels. So I now have 4 things that I can't continue on. Star path wise. Memories. Memories was the other one. That could easily be done through gardening. I actually haven't been gardening that much because when I have to use well, I don't have to. But when I use gardening to help people level, it's a pain in the ass because you want somebody to harvest with that will help increase your crop yield, I guess. But then you want to go grab the one that you're trying to level to plant, and when you only have, you know, like 15 to 30 minutes, it's like, okay, that's going to take a lot more time and effort than I want to give it, so I'm going to do something else in that time. So I'm also not broke, but like my money's been taking a hit because I've still been buying stuff for decorating, and I've still been buying stuff if I need it for dream snaps, and also if it shows up in the shop, or if I purchase something from the premium shop and then I want multiples of it. Like, I actually haven't bought multiples of my last premium shop purchases yet. I usually try and buy at least 3 to 5 copies, but if it's something that I think I'm going to use a bunch of, I'll get like 20. Or 50 if it's something really, like if it's a fence, you know? Not that you get those in a shop, but like lighting. Sometimes I'll, well, not lighting I won't get 50 of, but did you give me any diamonds there? Nope. Okay. What is next? Okay, this is memories. This is squirrels. So literally the only thing I could do is wait for more white gems. I don't really need to do that. That can just get into my normal morning rotation. And we are at 3 hours, which is the goal. So theoretically, I could wrap it up. Actually, you know what I really should do before I wrap it up is I should go ahead and make a tour of all of the shops. Because I haven't done that in a bit. Not to say that today will be the magical day where all the stuff that I have not gotten, it's probably not how that's going to work. I don't think I have very much stuff to get in the current refresh of Scrooge's shop, because there were several days where I got nothing new. So I feel like I'm just going to have to get lucky, you know, if there's stuff that I don't have yet, as opposed to every day there's something new. Like when they do a fresh update, it's like, oh, every day I should make sure I check because I might get some new items that they just added in. But once you get a little bit later in that update period, the likelihood that there's new stuff to get is lower and lower every day. So I doubt very seriously there will be anything new in any of the shops, because I've already checked the valley. There was nothing new there. There's this one. I use that in my guest bathroom. I don't even remember what my next room is going to be.
living the dream.
I planned them out. So the first room on the 7th floor is a tea room. So it's going to be more kind of like guest entertaining rooms. I think I've got a music room slated. A games room, like a gaming room, but not computer games, like board games. And then what's the other room? What's the 4th room? What is it? Why don't you give... Well, I know why my brain's not giving it to me. It's because it's pooping out on me. What's the 4th room? Decoration. A sun porch. Which I'm really looking forward to doing. I'm really looking forward to it because it might be similar in a lot of ways to the painting studio that I made, because it's going to have lots of big windows and then a lot of plants in it, which I remember that room having. But it's not going to have the art stuff in it. It's just going to be focused on... It's probably going to be some kind of plush couch, something like that, or plush seating. But then I'm going to try and cram as many plants in that room with all the windows. Like, I just want it to be all the windows and all the plants I can possibly stuff in it. And I'm looking forward to it. Okay.
Time to make some money.
I might even use some of the ridiculously big. They're obviously outdoor pieces, but for some reason you can put them inside. And there's some like that. I don't think that's an indoor thing, but like there's things that are similar to it where it's like this probably should not be a this probably should not be a inside piece. Like there's a, it looks like it goes in the Sunlit Plateau. It's like a sand fountain thing. I don't remember, but you can stick it inside, I think. This is Dreamlight Valley stuff. This is furniture. Yay, it was worth going. Backwards clock. Ooh, it's a backwards clock. I like it. Okay.
Hey! Bye-bye now.
All right. Even though it was only one piece, it's still worth doing. That's about where we're at as far as checking Scrooge's shops. Like, we're at the, sometimes it's nothing, and sometimes it might be like one. Or a couple. But that's okay. I don't need to spend all my money. How much money do I even have right now? 634K? That seems like so little. Ugh, the Veil's been super glitchy lately, too. I really should, like, take some time to scour the Veil. I really have very little resources from the Veil because of the spawn rate. It's just so discouraging to be over here and have, like, almost nothing to show for it. Which sucks. Sucks to feel that way. Because I really like the aesthetics of the Veil. Do I want to do Daisy's Boutique Challenge? It really doesn't matter. You know what I should do? I should have wrapped the stream. But here I am going, but the diamond nodes respawned. Because I was like, oh, I should go do Daisy's Boutique Challenge. Even though it's possible, like, I could get another duty for that. And I'm like, wait, if you're going to stop playing anyway, then what does it matter? And then I'm like, but if the diamonds respawn and I finish that task, maybe a Daisy's Boutique Challenge will happen. Oh, and there's a diamond. It's not going to be enough, but the fact that I even got one is kind of funny. Like, the game is just teasing me to play more. There's another freaking diamond. Are you kidding me? I think I only need one more after that. Nope. There's only one more node. It won't be. Nope. It would have been too much for it to give me 3 more diamonds. How many? How many do I need? Yeah, 1 more. I don't need to finish it tonight. You don't need to. Want is not the same as need. Okay, we're doing Daisy's Boutique Challenge.
Night out on
And then
the
we're gonna
plaza,
call it.
anyone?
But I'm excited to get to Dinkum this weekend. I'm excited it's a 3-day weekend. I'm bummed that this weekend is
My
probably going to
neighbors
rain
are
and might rain the
fabulous.
entire holiday weekend, which just freaking typical. Thanks. Okay, brown, delicate, and simple. Casual appliance. Well, let's just see what we got. Okay, so let's see if appliance. No. Okay, that would have been too much to ask, wouldn't it? Okay. It doesn't matter. Just pick a thing. And then appliance. Reset. Appliance. This arch is cute. I'm gonna have to remember that when I'm decorating outside. Not exactly sure what I want to do. I mean, you could just use it in the bind because it would obviously tie in already, but it'd be interesting to figure out how to make it work other places. And there's more than one color variant too, if I'm not mistaken. Did I complete the challenge?
Night out on the plaza,
Thanks. Ooh, I have almost 7,000 boutique points. Not that I'm spending them, but that's okay. All right. But yes, I'm kind of hoping to squeeze in a bunch of dinkum this weekend, even past stream. But I also want to like do stuff with my kids and probably should clean around the house. I have a feeling if it rains, I may not make any more progress on my little gardening adventures that I'm trying to do, but that's fine. I was hoping to work on it like at least once a week, but I feel like if there's any respite from the rain this weekend, I really need to make sure that I'm mowing at least part of my yard. Not really looking forward to that, but it's also getting into jungle territory out there, and nobody needs that. I mean, I kind of like it just for that, like, earth fairy side of my being, but, like, realistically, in the practical real world sense, it's not that awesome to have it be, like, a jungle out there. All right. I just thought I'd check to see if the notes had popped. But they did not. It's probably for the best. 59 out of 62. Which means there are 3 more pieces to get. I feel like some of the missing clothing is probably premium shop stuff for the Alice. Still so torn about some of this stuff in here this week. Not a ton of it, but enough, you know? Anything, because I only have 4,775 points at the moment. And next week they could add stuff that I'm like, oh, who knows? All right, saving, just because I want to remember to save. But, yeah, wrap it before I, oh, crap! It's like the game knows. I was like, I should wrap it before these notes pop. And then I was like, oh, you should just go inside so you can't see them. And as soon as I went to reach for my mouse, it popped. All right. Stupid frickin' game. It's gonna put it in my face like that. I don't even know why I came up here. Ugh, and it's behind the... I hate it when it does that. I'm not moving stuff to get it. I have so much gold, it's ridiculous. Alright, so we can do outro stuff while I'm getting this last diamond. So I should be here on Sunday. It should be dinkum. I'm hoping to get in some more dinkum time this weekend. And mine for square gems. So amethyst, emerald, sapphire, ruby, topaz. That's a nice, like, requirement, honestly. Frosted Heights, Forgotten Lands, the mines, the plaza, Forest of Valor, and the Glade of Trust. So almost everywhere. Almost. That's not a bad one. And it's only 10 of them. Oh. No, I'm not. I don't have enough. Well, I might have enough to buy one thing, but I'm not going to look at that. I've already been tempted to continue, and now I'm not going to do it anymore because I got my last diamond, and that's satisfying enough. Okay. I'm going to stand in front of my house and look all cute. Prince Eric looks like he's oogling me, even though he should be with Ariel. No. They always look at you when they're standing next to you, or your companion, or whatever. But Dinkum on Sunday, regular content releases, as far as I know, are planned and scheduled and or upcoming. I don't even know all the words to describe the things that are getting ready to happen. Other than that, I hope you have a lovely day, nighttime, wherever you are, whenever you are, and I will see you next time. Bye.